Hello YouTube, Merlina here, and welcome back to more Trails in the Sky, the third Legend of Heroes series. Last we left off, we had entered a type of area that resembles Grancel Castle. I don't know if it's Grancel Castle for sure. No one's been able to confirm it, but it's pretty likely that it's not. But while we're there, we actually did end up finding a new person. We found Vander within the Erebonian embassy. And while we're traveling around, there's a lot of locked places, but we're trying to figure a way into the castle itself because Julia Schwartz wants to check on the queen if she's there. Which, I mean, I've got my own ideas about what we're going to find in there, but I don't think the queen's going to be one of them. So it's pretty unlikely. So right now we're just looking for more leads about how to do that. We left off last time kind of like at a loss for Sebeth, I guess? Like, we're kind of missing some important things to make us a little bit stronger. So I got a little bit off stream. It's not much, but we did unlock a couple slots and buy a couple gems, so we should be okay for the meantime. If you enjoyed this kind of content, as always, like and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. And for now, let's go ahead and begin. Let's see. You should probably like record Moon Doors exclusively for YouTube. Well, I mean this is all recorded at the same time, right? So like if I do record stuff for YouTube, it would be recorded for Twitch as well. I'm not sure I could find the time, to be honest, to set up a separate recording just for the Moon Doors. But like I said, that's something I should probably check on, is to see if people have actually done that for the Moon Doors. Because if people haven't done separate things for all the cutscene doors, then that would be something that would probably be appreciated. Though I don't think it would fit on this channel, just because this YouTube channel is a VOD repository. So it's just anything we see on stream, you would be seeing on this channel, for the most part. In any case, it is evening time. And I think a couple of the blocks have been opened, last I recall. Yes, looks like the western block's open. Let's go ahead and check over there. That guy's clipped into the wall. We're gonna go ahead and leave him be. He looks like he's having a rough time with it. Let's go ahead and check a lot of these houses, like Liberal News Service. I don't see Nile or their boss here. A Black Bengal Plus, huh? Oh, wow. That's a little bit better, huh? Plus 100 dex is actually kind of fucking nuts. Can I check what dex does again? Is there a way to check what our stats do specifically? I'm pretty sure dex has to do with your hit rate, right? There we go, yeah. Higher value, easier to land hits, yeah. Okay. Well, that would be great honestly, on Ria's. I hate when she misses. And more agility works great, too. That's a odd little accessory to just find inside a house. And we're gonna find a lot of those, probably. Double chests? We haven't found a mimic chest yet, so I'm a little bit nervous. Swain Witch, that's an interesting name. And Brain Roast. I don't like either of those. Those both sound kind of odd. Huh. Nothing in this place. What about next door? It's chest next door and a teddy bear sitting up like a creeper. They're more likely just like a teddy bear. Okay, so red chests tend to have items. So if you see a red chest, probably get ready to grab something new. It's over here in this house. A lot of good items here, but you're just in here. Okay. Have we stopped by everywhere here? I think so. Yeah, I don't think we've missed anything, because this is, yeah, this is the sewers. That's obviously locked. Been in Old Barrel News Service. Yeah. So now there's just a Septian Church, and there's another building to the north of here. Not north. Yeah, it's to the north of here. This is, the mate? Yeah, General Morgan's house. I wonder what's going on. Ooh, Sabbath. That's always nice. I wonder what's going on in the church. Surely the church is gonna be a safe haven, right? I mean, who would put something bad in the church? We're clergymen. Surely they would be nice to us. Yeah, a celestial bomb. That's what I was looking for. Tira. So I could take the fucking X amount of commandments. A stun gun for Tita. How much more? Let's see. It's 100 extra damage with 5 range. Okay, yeah, it's just that is a straight up upgrade. Oh, moon door. Or a star door, actually. Those who have not proven themselves in battle are not worthy of stepping inside. Should you wish to be deemed worthy, struggle through 100 battles. Only then shall the door open. Oh, we've done that. Yeah, not yet. Okay. Oh, we can actually go in here. Alright, well, I guess we can start with the cutscene early. I haven't done a star door yet, so... Had to have fought 100 battles. I mean, I've already fought 100 battles, which makes sense since I was trying to get Sepith. Damn, there's a lot more esoteric ones like that where you just fight a certain amount of battles. That's gonna be rough. If everybody's allowed in it, then I wonder whose memory we would see. I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. Oh, this is just... Oh, we just get it this time. Okay. Well, let's see what we have in here. Whose memory fragment is this? Enclosed is a report on the damage dealt to the former Principality of North Embria by the Salt Pail. Okay, this is church related. The Salt Pail is the relic or the artifact that Kevin used to kill Wiseman. Also contained within is research on the Pail itself. Okay. Holy City of Arteria. Congregation for the Sacraments. Rias Argent. Rias wrote this. So it's a Rias memory. I hereby present this report to you, Your Holiness, ever at the side of the goddess. This report contains classified information and may only be read by those with clearance to do so. Well, everybody's got a little clearance today. Certain sections of the utmost secrecy have also been blacked out. Okay. Progression of events after the Pale's appearance. July 1st, 1178, 5:45 a.m. An urgent report came in from the Halias Cathedral in the then Principality, now state, of Northern Ambria in Northern Zemuria. It stated that a giant white pillar, so tall it appears to kiss the clouds, had appeared on the outskirts of the city. Bishop Alexei, the one who sent the report, behaved as if extremely unsettled by what was happening. By urgent order of the committee, 2 knights of the Gralsritter, the 8th Dominion, aka the Roaring Lion, and a squire, both of whom were working on another mission nearby, were dispatched to perform a formal investigation. They hurried to the scene via the 8th Merkabah unit. Please note that Merkabahs had only recently been put into use at this point. Okay, is that relevant? They arrived promptly, and at 6:22 a.m., this is what they saw. Enclosed is a photograph of the object now known as the Salt Pail. Okay. At this point, however, it was far larger than the term pale would suggest. Okay. It was akin more to a massive tower that soared hundreds of arg into the air. Sure. 2 knights provided the following observation regarding the situation on their arrival. We were met with a mighty hailstorm blowing in our direction from Halias, or so it appeared at first. We eventually realized the storm contained not ice, but salt. The object's surface is completely covered in salt, making it impossible to tell what it may actually look like underneath. The surrounding air has become powdered salt, and it falls to the ground like snow falling on a tundra. The spread of that salinification process was startlingly rapid and affected the area spread in the blink of an eye. By the time the Grancel arrived, the entire landscape of the capital had turned into salt, and the lives of many who lived there, like the aforementioned Bishop Alexei, had already been lost. Yet the spread did not stop there. A day after the salt pail first appeared, a vast coniferous forest zone north of the capital crystallized and collapsed. Bridges also collapsed, rendered all the main highways of the city unusable. Please note that by this point, the then ruler Prince Balmon had already fled the country to a nearby nation. 2 days passed since the pail's appearance. By this point, roughly half of the entire principality had become a sea of salt. That's horrifying. Countless refugees had fled to the southern side of the country because the River Greve stood between it and the affected area. Finally, 3 days after the pail's appearance, the salinification process stopped at dawn. As a result, the knights were able to advance on the capital of Halias with the hope of investigating the salt pail. That afternoon, they finally reached it, but what they found looked completely different from how the pail had before when they first arrived in northern Ambria. It's like black on the inside. Okay. Odd. In the center of the salinified area, they found an object that was a mere 2.5 arg in height. Okay. Its surface was no longer blanketed in salt. Rather, it looked as if something had been carved out of it. It is now believed that the pail's mass decreased as the salinification process progressed. In its smaller state, the pail had lost its power to turn swathes of the country into salt, but its ability to salinify was still very much intact. Makes sense, unfortunately. Anything that touched it, even for a millisecond, was instantaneously turned to salt. It was one of the utmost importance to handle it with care. In order to complete the mission without physical contact, the Grancel required the use of the sacred tool Gleipnir, which was delivered to them from the high seat of Arteria. Since then, it has been kept closely sealed away within the high seat of Arteria. Still, while the recovery mission was ultimately deemed a success, the damage already caused was equally vast and significant. Yeah, shit, I can imagine. No damage to the surrounding nation was reported, but it resulted in the destruction of 3 of the 5 administrative districts of the Principality, including its capital. Yeah, that's bound to happen. Over a third of the total population, along with travelers from elsewhere, lost their lives. Fortunate. This is to say nothing of the emotional damage caused. Due to the sudden outbreak, the hearts of the northern Ambria people were overwhelmed with fear and uncertainty, as they should be. They have no idea why the fuck their capital just turned into salt. From a humanitarian and a religious perspective, a swift response from the Septium Church was all but necessary. Yeah, I'm sure it was. The decision was made to dispatch personnel to the region right away. And upon arrival, they set about rebuilding the damaged churches and healing both the physical and mental wounds of the people. I don't think the churches were important in that, but go on. Those who were left orphans in the crisis were taken to gospel facilities where they would be cared for until adulthood. The northern region of the country, which had been turned entirely to salt, was placed under the church's control in a restricted area ever since. Supplementary notes. After some time, the country's former leader, Prince Balmont, attempted to rebuild the government, but given that he had fled the country during its hour of need, caring only for himself and not his people, all his authority he once had was gone. The following year, the country's people led an armed uprising, and the Principality of North Ambria was no more. Eventually, elections were held, and the country became a democracy, thus bringing about the birth of an autonomous state we know of now. This was also when former Principality's armed forces reformed as Vigilante Corps. Given the extreme poverty of the state, however, the majority of said corps considered gathering foreign currency to be of the utmost importance. This was how the large-scale Jaeger Corps, known as the Northern Jaegers, was first established. Really? This is how the Jaeger Corps was established. Okay. That's pretty cool. As far as the rest of Zemuria is concerned, this is where the tale of the Salt Pail ends, but a number of very important questions still remain unanswered. Perhaps the most obvious is where it came from. Despite the considerable size of the object that it appeared on the outskirts of a populated city, no information is available regarding the moment it first appeared. The most popular theory is that its appearance is due to something akin to spatial translocation, but no hard evidence exists to support this or any other theory. Of more importance, however, is the positioning in the teachings of the Septian Church. The Pale is clearly different in nature to artifacts and appears to be a more fundamental manifestation of the goddess' power of creation. Committee report. With the limits of our knowledge at present, this is as far as we can get to the truth. There are some who have proposed it may be one of the Septarians, but no evidence has been found in legend or scripture to support this belief. Nevertheless, these questions and many others need answering, and the Congregation for the Sacraments continues to study the Salt Pail to this day. The most accepted proposal comes from those who believe the pail should be seen as nothing more than a gift from Adios, and they continue to consider it various means for her church to make good use of it. I don't see how you could possibly make use of this good. Yeah, we know Kevin used this. Yeah. Kevin used this in particular, the salt pail bolt. Kevin Graham, it's even signed by it. The most realistic of these plans is using it in the manufacture of a sacred tool used for execution. Parts of the pail are cut away using high-pressure water and then surrounded in a cylinder made from salt crystal, allowing them to be fired directly into the target without requiring the user to make direct contact. Should the bolt make successful contact with a human target, their whole body would turn to salt, killing them in mere seconds. There are no known means for reversing or stopping the process. I really wish Tito wasn't reading this. This approach does not come without flaws. It seems unwise to be careless with an object we still do not understand the true nature of, for one thing. There are also humanitarian concerns with executing someone in this matter. Yeah, no shit. When it comes to healing arts, people, church absolutely necessarily gives people back for it. Well, I mean, yeah, I have no issue with the church helping people. Yeah. This is more what I am not surprised by, is them being like, yeah, you know, we can actually help kill heretics with this salt pail that devastated an entire country or city-state. Still, it does bear mentioning that there should be a case where a target needs to be eliminated without fail. This would be the most surefire way to carry it out. It should go without saying that research on it is intended to continue in the future. You know, but... Hey, Kevin, how'd you kill Wiseman again? Appendix regarding the aforementioned sacred tool. Salt pail. Use begins of the sacred tool. Top secret work only. Permission granted to use the execution of Wiseman. Use in the execution of Wiseman, fired from bowgun. Results were extremely favorable. No damage was caused to the surrounding area. The target was also successfully erased. About the target. The target, like George Wiseman, was orphaned by the salt pail when it first appeared. A brief history of it as is follows. 1180. Okay, so... Oh, we get history on Wiseman, too? Oh, this is great. Brief history of him is as follows. 1180, he joins the Septian Church. 85, he joins the Congregation of the Sacraments as an official. In 90, he got promoted to bishop. In 95, he was declared a heretic and excommunicated. Okay, so it took him 5... He got promoted to bishop and got excommunicated immediately. You know why he probably got excommunicated? He probably found out that the church was researching the salt pail. Side story to salt pail fan. Wiseman probably found out they were researching the salt pail, and immediately Ouroboros was like, yeah, this church is the one who killed your people. Receive the petrify. That's rude as hell. And nobody has... Okay. I kind of hate that no one has an opinion on this. I actually think that's an extreme missed opportunity for people like Vander or Julia to have an opinion on what they just read. Maybe not Tita, but I definitely think that was a huge missed opportunity right there. Port. Salt port. Okay. What? The Bobcat? What's a Bobcat doing here? You recognize his ship. It's owned by the Sky Bandits who managed to make their way onto that flying city just like us. I hear they put a stop to the whole bandit business now, though. I believe they were granted a royal pardon by Queen Alicia after the situation in La Barrel calmed down. Since then, I've heard they've been operating it as a courier service using the Bobcat, but I can't be sure if that's true. Huh, that's cool. I see. Still, why would it be here? Well, it's not impossible that they came to Grancel to deliver some kind of letter or parcel. The best way to find that answer is to look inside and see what we find. Or I can only imagine what we're gonna find. I think we just found Josette. Locked. Ah, that sucks. There might be someone in here, too. Should we try breaking it down? Hack away. Wait, no, I was joking. At least let's try to see if we can unlock it by some other means before skipping the last resort. It's an airship door we're talking about, so it's going to be sturdy inside anyways. It'll probably take a lot to break through it. Naturally, I was also joking. A little fibber. Okay, now we save this poor door's life. Let's look around for a key to open it. Till then, we're just going to have to leave it. Sorry, Josette, we're going to have to leave you a little bit longer. Okay. Oh, hello. Looks like there's something in the landing port. This is where... Long Barrel 2. I don't think anybody can really use this. Maybe Kevin can? No. Nobody can use this shit. That's either Josette or Olivier. Interesting. Not much going on here, huh? Wow, okay, the port's fucking massive, by the way. I forgot about that. Say for hello. Six damage. Awesome. Hold still. It magnetizes them in. That's sick. Some star doors are likely scenes that were cut from SC to the plot on them. I mean, that was literally like an entire monumental backstory for Wiseman. I don't think we would. I don't think there's any way to get that in the game with it feeling natural. There's no way we get information on Wiseman while also not revealing what Kevin's role in the church is too early. That is indeed the Sword of Vander. It's true. Okay. Oh, double turns. Oh, man. Does that mean triple turn here? Actually, he doesn't have an AoE, so we're gonna have to... Mortal Punishment. Let's end this. Yeah, he actually gets 3 turns in a row. No, not that. More like counter-attraction the final act within a pace. Now, I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying for that particular door... I don't think that particular door would be in the game anyways. Because I think that there's no way for you to put that particular door in the game and have it make sense. Like, in any case. Like, there's no reason for us to collect background information on Wiseman. There's no reason for it to be anywhere we've walked, because the only place it could even possibly be is on the Glorious. Like, that particular door is just like, there's no way to give that information out. I also don't think I don't think that's information that's necessary to the plot, knowing Wiseman's backstory. I think that just kind of like complicates things, the false narrative. Scent. Okay, that's the fight things, right? Yeah, this is the bad quartz but it has a really good stuff attached to it. It's kind of ironic that Wiseman's the last survivor. Yeah, that's more what I was thinking. Like, that's the fucked up thing. Wiseman survived such a horrific event, joins the church to get over it because the church was helping them recover, finds out that the church, in fact, it didn't even destroy the item. They were researching it. Whether it be for good or bad, they were researching it. So that's probably why he turned into a heretic. He's like, oh, these motherfuckers could have been the ones to actually put that salt pillar there, and nobody would confirm otherwise. It's a shame. Wiseman's still pretty fucking crazy, but it is a shame that it probably could have been explained better so that he didn't fall down that path. It also explained why he knew exactly what the relic was, despite it being like a confidential thing. Because, you know, he lived through the effects. And that definitely makes me think that the church in Liberal is, not in Liberal. The church is definitely not something you can inherently trust. Any organization that does good, but has a killing requirement because you don't believe in what they believe in, or even more so, like you just are on opposite ends, is like, that's hard to swallow. No, Vander level. You'll love to see it. Damn, I was hoping for a little bit more. Oh, there's that. We can enter that building over there, but I haven't seen anything else that's worth exploring so far. I'm scared of getting ambushed again. That earlier ambush fucked me. If I remember rightly, this is the warehouse where the tank was hidden in. It's my first time seeing it inside, though. I'm amazed they managed to keep it hidden for so long. Doing maintenance on it without drawing attention must have been really difficult. Well, the woman leading the little group and her men seem really dedicated. Folks like that would have found a way. Kevin! Yeah, I had a feeling there was going to be a fight. What a mess. Now we're up against ghosts. They're going to attack. Destoplasm, huh? Cheetah, blow him up. If only Estelle asked his opinions on Salt, would have been like talking like Anakin. Cheetah fired a laser through the Phantasma realm. Sorry, boys, I ain't got time for your bullshit. Weisman was extra salty. Slaps knee vigorously. Oh, holy moly, look at all that water sepith off those guys. What the fuck? 132 water sepith, that's crazy. What did you drop? Is that the key? Bobcat key? It is the Bobcat's key. Could that be the key to the airship? Can't think of anything else it's good for. What's it doing here, though? I haven't got a clue. Still, at least now we should be able to get inside that ship. Yeah, let's make our way back. Well, that was easy. Easy Josette finds. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering, the ghosts are not... It seems like the ghosts are not a set encounter, unfortunately. A Crimson Eye is always nice. For arts casters, so probably for you, homie. Yeah, arts 300, arts 400. Yep, I do remember, so... Okay. Why is his... Do you guys see his arts? Why is his arts attack red? Am I missing something? Like, is he capped on arts attack right now or something? I'm confused. No, it's... Okay. There's something that's making it red. Maybe something else is debuffing it? I don't understand why it's a different color. Why isn't it white or green? It's red because of Julia? Oh, okay, thank you. I was, like, confused. It's like, what am I wearing that's debuffing it? I have over 1,000 attack again. Like, what the fuck could happen? What the fuck could be happening? Alright. In that case, we gotta head south to where the Bobcat was in the south, right? Yeah. There's one zone before. Yeah, here we go. You can see it defense and yeah, I can see the defense of 80 for green. That's what I was wondering. I thought they were green just because we had bonuses to it from gear, but I was like, I realized it didn't make sense at all. Am I in the right place for the Bobcat? Yeah, okay, here we go. It's weird that they didn't show the Bobcat on the map. No, that would have been too easy. That would have been too easy to have a free heal. Gotta go, Sally. I'll miss a Josette SSR pull. Sadly, you will have to live without. Don't worry, I'll save the door for when you're back. Yeah, it's like another stone. It's hard to see from here, but it could very well be. Should I go up and get it? No, I'll go, just to be sure. You guys wait down here for me. This is like 5 steps. I don't think it's that big a deal. So this is what those ceiling stones look like. I wonder if being here means what I think it does. Well, we'll soon find out. Let's go back to base. Here's hoping that releasing whoever's inside will make something happen in the city, too. That sounds wise. It's the only option. I wouldn't say it's wise. It's the only conclusion you can come to, but sure, man. Okay, I think we're done here at the port. Let's go ahead and head back to town and see if there's another place we can go to. So that was the entirety of... Yeah, excuse me, don't fight me. That was the entirety of West Block. We can head north from here, I think? We can try to, anyways. No, we cannot. North Block is still blocked off. So, let's check the other block, then. So now we're back in south. We can't head north and we can't head south, so we can only head to the east, and I think we've already explored all the east with the arena and stuff. So there actually isn't anything left for us to explore. We've got a good amount of Sepith, so we can help Josette along a little bit. So that's good. But let's go ahead and head back and get Josette, shall we? We'll probably end up taking Tita out of the party. Yeah, let's head back to the Hermit's Garden. Wrong way. Yeah, we can just do this now. Let's go pull this SR. And it's now nighttime. We get ghosts now. Ooh, yeah, we get ghosts now at night. That's cool. And the ghosts are pretty easy to... Well, actually, I have no idea if they're easy to kill. We blew them up with a satellite. Looks like the arena's unlocked, and the doorway to the north to the castle's unlocked. And this should be Josette. So it's the girl, is it? Sure looks like it. It was down to either her or one of her brothers. You're just wearing a Kapua cap now. Kyle, Dawn, what happened? Huh? It's been quite some time, young lady. That look on your visor's new courier service, then. What kind of dream is this? So lame. I've had the dream about people from a barrel. Can't Joshua be in it? Why do I care about some phony priest with a military nut? You're still so very charming. And I'll have you know my credentials are totally for real. Thank you very much. You're so down bad, bro. Get over him. Stop talking all this crap already. Just tell me where you've hidden my brothers so I can go rescue them. How are you supposed to explain anything if you won't listen to us? All of us are trapped inside this strange place, just like you. How can we know where your brothers are? You expect me to just buy that hook, line, and sinker? I mean, it doesn't take a genius to figure out there's something weird going on. But it doesn't even that long ago we were all flying over Crossbell and the Bobcat together. So that was what you were doing when you were surrounded by that white light. Yeah, that's right. Wait, how do you know about the light? So your situation really is the same as my own, then. Save for the fact that you were in Crossbell. Still, Crossbell's not that far from Liberal on the map, right? It's the state between Erebony and Calvard, isn't it? That's the one. If you take an international liner, you can be there in about an hour. It's worth noting for sure. Hello, I'm standing right here, guys. Actually, forget it. I'm going back to the Bobcat. I've got no reason to hang around with you guys. I'm not sure that's a good idea. Just so you're aware, Grancel is no longer the city you once knew. There's no telling where your ship will be overrun by fiends. Are you sure you still want to try acting alone? Well, we can't change your mind. We'll at least escort you back, but I wouldn't recommend it. Not until we've got a better idea of what kind of situation we're even in here. It's not like we've never worked together, right? Okay, I get it. My head's practically spinning with all that's going on, so I'm not sure what I should be doing right now. But I guess it wouldn't hurt to stick with you guys until we find Kyle and Don. Good. We'll feel better if you did. But you guys are gonna if you guys think I'm gonna owe you one, you got another thing coming. If I'm gonna stick around, I'm gonna be doing my part. So anytime you need something, I'm your girl. A noble enough sentiment. Just make sure you don't end up holding us back in your attempts to be of assistance. You mind your own business. She seems to me more dutiful than I was expecting. She's a good person at heart, really. She can be. Alright, Tita, you're out. Not because I want you to be, but because, let's check out Josette. Yeah. Higher health, higher a little bit less EP, but naturally you'll need an upgraded weapon. You got way more. You start with way more defense and the same arts. So. I'll be looking. You got poison, defense, and then earth. Well, we're gonna need to get you in action. Let's go ahead and teleport back for now. And let's see what her support to get from Tita is. Tita's more dex and agility, but less speed. We can deal with less speed because the enemies are inherently faster than us anyways. But this is for dodging, so it's not going to help us just yet, but that's totally a fine trade-off. We're on hard, so speed is important for us, but the enemies are naturally going to be way faster than us anyways, so that 5% isn't going to matter yet. Let's see about getting some quartz. We definitely want action 2. I don't think we can afford to not take that. Let's get 1 slot for Josette. Maybe even 2. There we go. Ah, I see. We actually need 3 because she has so many level 1 slots for some fucking reason. Because that's a reasonable thing to get so many level 1 slots in the 3rd game instead of level 2 slots. Wasting Sepith for the fuck of it. Ugh. Okay, she's got that. Give her a range and a hit gem. Action 2. Range. And hit. And now you got all that earth stuff on this side. 6 earth to be exact, so you got earth guard. And an attack 2 on you. Maybe I should transition Cabin over to earth, just for stuff like, let me see. Earthball takes 4 space. Just for stuff like, Stun Impact or Titanic Roar, 8 or 4 space. We don't have enough for that right now, right? No, we don't. Hold on a moment. Plane flying over me. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, let's, I'm gonna go try fighting some of the ghosts. see what they drop. If it's just water sepith, that's fine, but we should get a good handle on it. We can't even see them. That's not a ghost. Is it a wraith? A banshee. Banshee and skullheads. Skullheads drop 16 fire. Holy, this is pretty good. And 17 wind? Okay. Okay, actual drops now. Crushes all she sees and steals her abilities. Will always explode when defeated. There. Should give us a little bit more breathing room. Fire. I don't actually carry fire, so I can't craft it. So I can cast it. I think we should probably use Vander's skill here. Such a sick spell. Pretty good, decent XP, along with a ton of fire and wind sepith. Okay, well, we found one of our issues just got solved by turning things into nighttime. We actually do want to fight this out. However, not being able to see the wraith until we get close is definitely a little bit difficult. Okay, I mean, like, you could be a little less annoying about that. Yeah, I figured that damage was going to be too high. Vander's definitely where all the damage is going to be at.
That was the sword of Vander.
Yeah, okay. Our 7th gains just skyrocketed. I'm curious about heading back to the port and looking for the actual ghosts rather than just the banshees and stuff. I'm glad we don't have to deal with the fucking knights anymore, because they didn't drop anything. What the fuck? You could see me from there? Okay, so Disciplasm paralyzes. I did not think you motherfuckers could see me over there. Aggressive-ass enemy. He's stuck in the wall now? I think they are. Motherfucker. These ghosts are so aggressive. What the hell? And of course. Bye-bye. Yeah, 33 water per ghost. Okay, if we need water sepith, now is the fucking time. Good God. Oh, you turned around at the worst possible fucking moment. There we go. Okay, well, you got a real hard on for making sure I can't see you. So the ghosts are weak to winds, too. They can't be hit by fizz, so... not too scary. I don't have wind on me. Just have to do. And they can be sealed, but I don't think that matters. They just cast the whole time. Yeah, I'm curious. See more ghosties. Thank God Kevin has an obscene amount of EP right now. Sorry, Mr. Ghost. Kinda trying to Make sure I don't run into you. There we go. Kevin's naturally gonna be doing way more damage than anybody else because of his setup right now. These are banshees. We should run. And Josette's missing her S-craft again. So now we gotta probably do some main story stuff to get it back. Ah, can we not ambush you? It looks like she kind of turns around whenever we walk up. No, you can. Okay. It's just we were getting unlucky, I guess. Weak to fire, of course. Naturally, we of course don't have fire. Oh, yeah, that's significant damage. She drops wind. These are pretty important fights to do right now, in all honesty. Alright, not bad. Man, this is so much better than those fucking knights, man. Holy shit. Actual elemental damage being able to be done is insanely nice. That's cool. The ghost can be poisoned. Interesting. You can survive an explosion or two. Okay. Lighthouse is on. It's a nice touch. I'll check the other side of the docks. I'm really curious if there's different encounters. We can go on this boat now. Was I able to do this before? I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know if I was able to go on this boat before. Ghosts over here. Yeah. Let's see. You're with the wind, right? And we don't have that. So, Ascension it is. Okay. Easy peasy. Blind, that's okay. Okay, so it's a random ailment, because it was sealed last time. Okay, I was hoping for, like, anything else other than that, you dick. Okay. Well, I think we're good for now. I just wanted to check. But, yeah. So, we're looking for wraiths to kill right now in particular. If we run... We'll fight a wraith if we run into it. Because they're our source of wind Sepith. And wind Sepith is something we are desperately lacking. I am surprised that guy missed me. I should probably keep casting. Yeah. We're gonna head south from here. I mean, I guess we can fight it. It's just one. It's not gonna kill us. Oh, your attacks, impede, do they? Good to know. Well, swimming in water stuff, that isn't the worst thing to have, that's for sure. In any case, let's go ahead and restore some stuff. And is anybody without an HP too? Who actually needs it? No, everybody's got it. Let's go with slots then. Ria's cast a little bit. Should probably actually. Yeah. Not bad. I thought a ghost popped up below us. Let's head to the right for now. The arena is something that got open, so. And we should be fighting these encounters. I get a hard judgment on that. I'm lucky. Yeah, good enough XP. Make it definitely worth it to fight. These things drops more than regular enemies. It's huge for us. Can't go to Calvard yet. If ever. This we have to kill. Just because, honestly, fucking let's just do this. It's fine. No reason not to do that.
There is nothing my sword cannot cut.
More levels. Skull. It's a shame that they're so faint, even though we have Eagle Eye, but I guess we'll... Well, actually, we don't have Eagle Eye. I don't think we have what we need to make them visible on the map. Or even visible to ourselves. We have information. Yeah, we need that type of thing next. God, I hope we find Eagle Eye soon. Where are we now? 100% positive it's the Grand Arena. It's used for all kind of events in Lavera, like martial arts tournaments and stuff. I still despair the fact that Lavera actually entered. If I'd known he was going to, I could have stopped him. By the time I heard it was going on, they had already won. Aren't you used to surprises by now? Oh yeah, you and your brothers took part in that tournament too, right, Josie? Estelle and Joshua mentioned it a while back. Yeah, we did. Can't say it was much fun. We were basically just dragged to the arena as criminals. Wait, where did that Josie thing come from? Why am I the only one who gets a weird nickname? Huh? Not a fan? Just popped in my head and thought it sounded cute. Fits perfectly, too. If it bothers you that much, I guess I can go for something else. Joe? Just call me Josette like everyone else does. Regardless, it feels as though something is lying in wait for us in here. We should proceed with caution. Agreed. Oh, let's go looking. If we check both sides of the arena... Never mind, if we check the blue side... We can check the ready room first. A door. Sun door, even. Bring me the fist of steel, which nothing in this world can move. Only then shall the door open. Okay. Well, Zin is not here right now, so we can't do that. Send the immovable icon. Well, now we're on the other side. Oh, hello. Checkpoint. New quartz. Let's see. No, looking like the same quartz. Unlucky. We should keep exploring. Came down from... Okay, nope. Just a roundabout way to get to red side, I guess. Fight in the arena? Yeah. Fight in Pokemon Stadium. Well, we made it to the arena. This is where enemies show up out of nowhere for us to fight, isn't it? Whoa! Now look what you've done. It was just a coincidence, I swear. Me and my big mouth, I feel like I've been set up or something. Who cares why they're here? We just gotta fight them. Here they come. Yeah, they're all evenly spaced, too. What a coincidence. Oh, can't do anything here, so... You know what? Because, you can feint. And these things are easily feintable, so... Alright. Call down God. Dig him out. Such a cool limit break. Such a cool S break. So fucking sick. Bye.
Goddess, my thanks to thee.
Yeah, not a hard one. Aged miso, huh? Oh, there's more, because it's an arena. Okay. Oh, man! Got the assassins this time? Fuck my life. Honestly, I ain't putting up with it. I cannot be fucked with. Well, you can feint that. Yep, perfect. 15's week 2 time, right? Yeah, we did fucking time. You. There we go. Assassin's gotta go first, man. You have an impede and mute, right? Yeah.
No way.
He just throws a dagger. Steal. I don't think he's gonna just drop anything that we want like that. Yeah, we have that. Yeah. I mean, it's a righteous witness moment.
My soul and sword
into the nether realm with you. Witness. Nice, it pushed him too far away to actually cast his skill. That's actually that's massive. Okay. Okay. I like how this is going. Later, bitch. She uses time to get healed up. Yeah. I don't know if there's a fight after this, so we should heal up all we can. You can attack because it's going to build up your bar, same with you. Alright, all good.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Big one. How many of these fights are we going to have to do? Our next foe seems to be quite large, too. That's an Arcanism? Isn't that the centaur that was beneath, Ruon? What in the hell? Is it an armored horseman? Seems to be just like the one Estelle's crew beat under Genus. Yep, that's what I was thinking. And not the Jinxes, it's probably gonna be the last one. Let's finish this. Well, shit on my dick. Bunch of ghosties to go along with it, huh? Yeah, looks like it's weak to space a little bit. Wow, this sucks. Okay. We clock up each other, huh? A little bit of clock up action. Whack. Oh, you're all stacked so prettily. But I can't do anything about it, so I'm just gonna have to kill one at a time. Huh? Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and heal him up a little bit. I'm gonna push that one away too. You did not. Curse Blade movement down, huh? Okay. Ah, it's missing you is why. Okay. Can Stampede work on the big guy? Yes, it can. You're fine. You're fine. Somebody else can use an item on you. You You can start going for some damage here. Oh boy. Oh boy, hold on. Let me ban that. There we go. Sorry, gotta ban a bot. Immediately started spamming. Get that shit out of here. Let's defense is down. And you're not doing anything, so... Pass your Earth Guard, huh? Pretty slow. But probably still help. Ow. Okay, smote us both. Oh no. Hey, could you not do that? Whatever you were gonna do, I don't want it, actually. Oh my god. That's gonna kill Josette. That's so unlucky. Oh man, you really want that skill off, huh? I really don't want you to have it off, though. Oh, this is fucking annoying. Kevin, I need you to move over. Bro, are you done? Are you fucking for real? Oh my god, okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Just is constantly spamming this skill. Surely this can't be any worse, right? Oh, you know what? That's fine if I'm sealed. Looks like you don't have any revival things, so here you go. Up you go. God, it's like it took no damage. Did it heal itself? That would suck. Oh, thankfully, you can deal with that. Sorry, Mueller. The Earth Guard's way too slow. Here, give that to him. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it, bro. You just have to sit here and take these wallopings. Honestly, that might help. We were dodging some of them, so I know it's possible. Not Stampede. Yeah, Stampede. I gotta heal you, because you're just constantly taking a slap to the fucking face. God, man. Stuck here on fucking healing duty because you just keep slapping the shit out of him right now. There's a guard. Fuck off. Yeah. You're here. Who would have thought? He didn't take damage for once. I might actually be able to do something here. You can do this. There we go. Kills the ghost and also gives us a free turn. Missed him, so it did its job. That's fine. That is fine. Can I delay you? Let's find out. No, you cannot be delayed. Good damage, though. Oh, go fuck yourself. Love that. Love that. Let's keep this defense down. Ow. Okay. That fucking hurt. Fucking yowzers. Hey, Kevin. Big boss is fine, so let's get the Kapua girl healed up. Oh god. Yep, I was worried about you walking over. Ugh. It's good damage, but fuck me, that shit hurts. Honestly, I think we're gonna need an S tablet. Nope, not an S tablet. Fuck. Here we go, we got this fried phoenix. You can eat that. You're fine, Vander. Both hit this. Woo! Nice. Vander will die if I don't heal him here. How low are you? 5,000. Surely we can sneak in a little bit of damage here. Too slow. Too slow to sneak in damage. No, we cannot. With you, though. Alright, see if we can get this off. Put that guy in the black hole. Get his ass. Down you go. It won't be enough, but it'll be close, yeah. Oh, he's gonna go twice in a row, you bastard. And he got the HP heal from it. Fuck off. We're good. We're good. That we can handle. That we can handle. Hero's attack is not high enough. Doesn't matter, though. Kevin, go ahead and move over.
I hold in my hand the chalice of the lights, act as our shield.
Yep. Ugh. Hope that on its fucking way. That's Vander down, fucker. God damn it. He's gonna eat that now. Sorry, Kevin. I don't think we have enough damage. Or we do. Or we do. Or we do. And anything that can boost your CP. So we can revive Kevin. Yeah, here we go. This thing is... It'll probably die. We should not hit it. Okay, come on up, Kevin. Okay, we're all good. A little tough, but we made it.
Alright, what's next?
Fun fight, all things considered. Holy Sabbath. An HP 3 off it, too. Shit, man. Back to the fucking underworld you go. And... let's see... I have no idea. I guess I would assume that this would be Princess Claudia, but... Whew, it left behind a stone. Did indeed. Is this our prize for winning? Ha! Only the best for the champions. Whoever set this up put a lot of effort into making it feel like a proper tournament. How dedicated of them. Well, congrats, game. We found our 5th sealing cell and set back to use inside. Understood. It's hard to believe there's seriously someone in that thing, though. Yeah, it's odd, but it's totally believable. That was tough. We actually had to use everything at our disposal. That was pretty fun. Let's see about buying items, though. Like a new bow for Kevin sounds great. And a skyfish for Kapua. Buy antler sword for... Chest feast for Rios. And we're far enough. A couple reviving bombs. Guess we've run out, along with a couple of those. Okay. Okay, Kevin. More HP for you, Monsieur. There we go. Oh, wait, what the... She's got... Oh, that's an... I'm sure Shiv will appreciate that. I mean, I guess they do just do... Are couriers now, so now she's got a whole new pose. She's a lot less, aggressive. Also seems a lot less confident. What the fuck's going on here? Weird. Yeah, let's go and get rid of this stuff. And I guess we should equip the Kapua with the long barrel too. Do you have anything that prevents seal? No. Alright, well, I mean there's no new Sepith here. So. And we should hold off on making getting slots until we find out who's in this fucking inside this Pokeball. So let us head back to base and see who's inside. I can't imagine who it would be other than either Estelle Joshua or what's it called? Or Chloe. Under Gina's Academy, it's like it could be. Well, actually, it couldn't even be Joshua because Joshua wasn't under there. That was pure. That was Zen was with us by that time, I believe. So yeah, it'd be Estelle or Claudia. Oh, now it looks like. Huh, so even he ended up in here. So one of the stars of the show makes his grand appearance. This is someone you know too? No is an understatement. He's everyone's favorite black-haired prince. Joshua? Why is Joshua in that one? Still, get down! What? Joshua! Josa? Tita? This is dreams? What kind of illusory tactic meant to disorient me? Trust you to get right to theorizing. Sorry, this ain't no dream, or illusion for that matter. I'm surprised to find so many of you here. Mind telling me exactly what the situation we found ourselves in is? Joshua, straight to needing the facts before making a decision. Guess that wasn't enough to convince you this is all actually happening, huh? No, none at all. Consider me convinced. While the idea of being in an illusion seemed initially plausible, the existence of your companion over there makes it quite unlikely. Me? Correct. Am I right in assuming that you remember the girl shredder? You can tell? Well, you're with Kevin and you use a Templar sword to fight. It's a safe enough assumption on my part. My name is Joshua, incidentally. Joshua Bright. Rhea Sargent, I'm a squire. Since we're on the subject, I'm curious how you can be familiar with us in our organization. Wait a second, Joshua. Why does her being there prove this isn't an illusion? Is me being here not proof enough? Oh, you know, I don't think I've ever seen you with that visor on before, have I? Does that have to do with the delivery company you mentioned running a while back? Suit you. Yeah, that's it. We're doing awesome for ourselves these days, too. But you didn't answer my question. Surely you can tell just by you looking at me that I'm the real thing. Generally, when you're an illusion, the other people who appear in it are people you're familiar with. The reason being is they draw on and utilize knowledge of the victim has within in order to create the world. I've met the rest of you, but Rias is a complete stranger. And I'm not any complete stranger. And not any complete stranger, an unusual one, too. So she may not prove for certain this isn't one, but she does make it seem rather unlikely. I think I get what you're saying, maybe. Basically, the reason I don't prove it is because we're so close. You could put it that way, I guess. Okay, that's fine with me. Anyway, it's good to see you again, Joshua. I'm glad to see you're looking well, too. You've grown a bit in this past half year, haven't you? Ah, you noticed. I'm surprised to see you caught up in all this, though. Must have been a real surprise to find yourself here all of a sudden. Yeah, it still doesn't feel completely real to me, even after all this time, to be honest. Oh, right. You don't know where Estelle could be, do you? I wish I did. That said, I'm sure she's surrounded by the same white light that I was. I'd say odds are fairly high that she's somewhere in Phantasma like us. Oh, actually, where were you before you ended up here anyways? Your last letter said you were in Arabonia. Were you still there? Oh no, not anymore. We're over in Crossbill at the moment. Or were, with the situation as it is right now. Really? We were flying over there before I ended up here too. You were? I wonder if there's anything to that. It's relatively close to Liberl, so it may have something to do with it. I myself was in Arabonia, but I was in the town closest to the border within Liberl. Oh, right. I have a question for you, Father Graham. Supposing that we assume all this is caused by an incredibly powerful artifact, do you think such a thing would be able to exert its influence as far as Crossbill or Parm? I seriously doubt it. The only thing I can think of is that was able to affect a wide area was the Ariel Orbital Shutdown phenomenon. That actually did reach the southern edge of Arabonia. I see, so it would need to be something as powerful as one of the Septarians, then. Though speaking of which, is the Ariel itself still unaccounted for? You can't mean this is the work of the Ariel. I don't think we should rule out the possibility, Tita. I mean, even if we assume the Ariel is involved in some way, that wouldn't answer most of the questions we want answers to. Indeed, such as who our enemies are and how Grancel ended up filled with fiends and magic barriers. Or how we ended up facing actual embodiments of devils from church scripture or the presence of higher elements. Until we have a theory that can explain all those mysteries, we should probably refrain from jumping to conclusions. I would have to agree. Still, that being the case, I'd like to propose we focus on working out what happened to Grancel first and foremost. My thoughts exactly. I know you're probably worried about Estelle right now, but would you be up for helping us? That was my intention from the beginning. Can't very well turn my back on friends in need, for one thing. Besides, I think I'll find her a lot faster by helping out rather than sitting here worrying. I hope we do. Well, I'm glad to have you with us, at least. That's what I wanted to hear. Cheers, man. Well, as soon as we're ready, we should make our way back to the capital. I expect something to have changed there as a result of releasing Joshua from his stone. Right. Yay, my son is back. Yay, my son. Alright, Josette, you're out. And in your place is Joshua, because I will never put you with him.
You ready?
And take out Mueller, maybe? And put Tita back in? Or no. No. We should put back in Julia.
Take it.
And for our support... Ooh, Josette. Item drop, Sepith game, plus 30%. Yep, you're never leaving that support slot, girl. Only until we do that door. You're gonna be in the support slot till the end of time. Oh, Joshua, you look so happy now. It's weird seeing you without a cloak, too. And you're wearing a lot of orange. Guess it'd be Estelle's influence. He's back with wearing some miser cords, though, unfortunately. How's your orbiment looking, pal? Of course, bro, you cannot make a bad Joshua. They refuse to let Joshua be bad, by the way. Look at this. They just refuse for Joshua to ever be anything other than usable. Like, he is basically kitted out with the same stuff he had in second chapter. Like, my favorite boy even comes with Hellgate. Are you serious? 6, 3, and 3 because of his Orban's Hut. Bro just never stops being the GOAT. I swear. I miss you, boy, but it is funny as hell that you just are still the GOAT. Alright, how are your slots looking, though? That's what I want to know. That's what I thought. Get some of these lower tiers up before we worry about too much more. And I should give you a tier 3 just in case. As I do with everybody. Okay. Let's get Julia ranked up too. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, everybody's looking pretty good. Having everybody with tier 2s and a tier 3 makes me feel a lot more comfortable. And along with Kevin leading up in his arts, because I still have Kevin as my healer primarily. However, we are going to need more space. We're actually running low on space for once, and space always takes the longest to gather, no matter how annoying it is that we don't have other elements. Honestly, I prefer an EP2 on Julia right now, but it's fine. What do we need for LUT here? We need a wind. We need wind. Space, so. Kevin, we've got going right now. Instead of this hit, I'm actually going to give you a probably MP1. If you get MP2, you can able to tier us. So. Oh. For one, let's head back to Grancel South Block. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab an evade or a shield 2. Probably a shield 2. No, we can't afford it. Okay. It's fine. There's plenty of ghosts to fight if we can't fight it, so. Actually, we should... Hold on. Before we even do this, let me head back to the garden, and let's go ahead and just get our CP up. You think I wasn't taking my son along with me? You're sorely mistaken. Okay. And now we have Josette in the back line. If we walk around and kill these ghosts, ideally that means that we should have a significantly easier time. These guys are weak to wind, right? Yeah. And Joshua, being as fast as he is, can use aerial. Ah, Joshua, have I fucking missed you, that is for sure. It's like he never left. Plus 98. Plus 30% Sepith is gonna start coming in clutch real fast. But we're not looking for these ones though. What crafts do you still have? Supreme Dual Strike, that's a new one. That always poisons. Okay, so his Dual Strike got upgraded again. And of course he still has Phantom Raid. Crazy. Yeah, I thought so. Plus 42, plus 42. Yeah, this is definitely great. Okay, let's keep looking for phantoms. Or sorry, banshees. Which I believe I saw banshees near the arena and also in this district. Sorry for making another stop here. But it is necessary for us to grab. Here. See, oh, we pulled the legendary. No, Josette. We did get Josette. Josette was acquired, and we used her for our. You probably just missed the last boss fight we did. We fought through the arena and fought the centaur armament. I call it centaur arcanism. That was beneath Genus. We fought that, and that gave us Joshua, which is really weird because Joshua wasn't there when we fought that.
Let's end this.
And apparently Joshua and Estelle were in Crossbell. No mention of Estelle. No, I mean, there was a mention of Estelle. It was... He's worried... He, of course, is worried about her, but Joshua's... You know how logic... Hold! Hold that thought! Everybody shut the fuck up! Everybody shut the fuck up! Everybody shut your fucking mouths.
For the sake of my master, get ready.
Everybody hold that fucking thought. There are palms here. Vander would have been peak for this. It's okay. We've got another goat nearby. Wait, they're not taking damage. They're not taking damage! Why aren't they taking damage? I just noticed they didn't take any craft damage. What? Why didn't they take any damage? What happened? Can we not kill palms with our crafts? Are you serious? Why couldn't we kill them? They only have... Oh, wait, what? They only have 800 health now? Oh, that's wildly different. They don't have that massive HP pool anymore. And their arts resist is 5. They take less? Wait, how are you supposed to kill these things in time then? I'm confused. I feel like we should have been able to kill that then, because crafts, S-breaks go through immunities and resistances. So, what are we missing here? And then they're still nearly impossible to hit. Of course. So how are we supposed to kill these things? Wait, I'm actually so lost. How are we supposed to kill... Let me try this. They may have a craft guard as a stat. Yeah, but we can't kill them, so it's there's no way to tell. Like, let's see if any guard shows up, or it just straight up is less damage. Because they usually show us when something's guarded. 0 damage. Damn, did they nerf us? Does that mean I need to use Shadow Spear on these things and go for an IK? Because that would fucking suck, by the way. How much damage does this do? No, the guard. What? How are you supposed to kill these things? You don't do enough damage to even hurt them. What are you supposed to... Do you just have to hope for insta-kills? Because that would be lame. Huh? Is it because I hit with Joshua's Phantom Raid? No, no. This is because we hit with Phantom Raid, and Phantom Raid does multiple hits on the palms. That's what this is from. I don't think we're gonna get experience from this. Yeah, we didn't get any experience. So, it was definitely worth it for Sepith, that's for sure. But it still doesn't explain how we're supposed to kill them. How do we kill them? Hold on. Where's the monster manual? Second plane, Shining Palm. It doesn't tell us. Yeah, please check. I'm genuinely confused on how we're supposed to kill it other than with insta-kills. If it is just insta-kills, then so be it. That's really fucking lame, but at least we can gather Sepith from it, but that's so weird.
Justice must always prevail.
I'm sitting here, like, waiting in shock, like, what the fuck? 3 palms just showed up and we can't kill them. They're there again! What are they doing here? I'm gonna... Well... We still have to try... I mean, we have to shoot for the KOs anyways. It doesn't really matter how I feel about it right now. There's no Sepith turn coming up, so just shooting for Shadow Spears is truly the only thing we've got going on. Nobody else can cast it either. It's so interesting that you just can't... do it. I'm kind of lost. You have an ambush turn, and Kevin, you're still too slow. Okay, well, we got an insta-kill on 1, so we can at least check how much... We can check how much we get from it. We're in the second plane? Yeah, we are. We are in the second plane, alright. Okay, no insta-kill on that one. That's okay, though. Like, that's to be expected. I mean, if you run, it's okay, but there's not much we can do about that. Okay, we got 2 insta-kills off, so that's good. We always got 2... We got 2 kills off regardless, so how much XP do we get?
Not done yet.
Not much. That is not too... Well, actually, that's a fair bit of that. That's a fair bit of XP, but... It's the Sepith that we're really raking in right now, because there's no cap on Sepith like there was in the last 2 games. Okay. Okay, I see. The palms still give decent XP, but we're also in our 100. We're like in 100, 203 right now. We're a pretty average level, so even if the palms gave amazing XP, we're not under leveled. So I think we do just have to insta kill them to get reliable amounts of stuff. But it looks like they're way more useful as they're naturally palms are still the most useful thing ever, but it looks like they're way more pushing the Sepith route than they are the actual XP route on them. And XP's a good thing, but the Sepith is really where it's at. As we can see here. Because, I mean, like, without a Sepith turn, we just got, like, 178 of each, almost 200 of each. And with a Sepith turn, we got almost 300 of each, because there's no Sepith cap gain. Normally it's capped at, like, 70 per, no matter how many you kill. We saw that in the second game when I was killing Palms for XP non-stop, that the Palms gave us 70 Sepith, but bajillions of XP. Okay, I wonder what determined that as a balancing thing, because if so, that kind of makes it going after the slimes and the... I can't see why you'd go after the slimes and the Ares pots then. They're infinitely worse value then. Why wouldn't you just farm for this then? It's very interesting. Where's that flicker? Yeah. So Palms only show up in the port. Okay. So we just got lucky finding them. So, well, at least now we know where they are. If we need Sepith, we can just go look for Palms in the port. And we just equip as many people with Shadow Spears we can to fight them.
Oh, pitiful
So, I mean, that's the only way we're killing them is with Shadow Spear, because they do not take damage. You saw what their defenses are, too. I mean, I can check it right now. We killed it, so now we have it. Yeah. High defense, high arts defense. Resistance to every ailment, but not resistant to insta-death. So yeah, we just have to insta-kill them. And they're 80 speed, yeah, okay. If we get our speed high enough, we have a way better chance, but yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I'm glad I got the resources, but as somebody playing all these games in order and enjoying them all, I'm not sure how I feel about this as a balancing thing. Because, you know, if the game doesn't want you to be over-leveled, they already have a great leveling system for that, so I don't know if that's why. Oh, I mean, we need more action twos, right? Yeah. I'm just interested. I'm very interested in if it's going to continue like that in the future, is all. At least we can kill them with our system around. I mean, we could always... I mean, but we can't, though, you know? We can't really kill them with arts. We were always able to insta-kill Palms. The only reason they died to Shadow Spear is because Shadow Spear has an by damage. I mean, can we, though? I don't think we really did any damage. We did 1 damage. You were always able to do... in the last game, you were always able to do space. You were always able to do time. Shadow Spear and Soul Blur were always valid ways of doing damage to the Palms. That was never not a thing. It was just very low damage because their arts defense is so high. That was never not an option. But, like, the other elements are still not really viable. I'm looking at that. Sure, but now all the... Well, you say they're an option, but we don't know if that's actually true. If your arts defense is high enough, and your resistance is also high, then it'll still guard it down to 0. Like, they take half damage and have high arts resistance, so I think it's still you can't really kill them with that. Just the issue is having enough arts attack, but I mean, maybe? It's a big maybe. I don't think until you're in, like, endgame that are you ever gonna have enough arts attack to go past almost 1500 arts defense. That's an insane difference to cut through. It's only the first plane that we've seen Palms, so if their stats keep going up, I don't think there's ever a chance that that's even going to be possible. Like, I don't think that's a realistic ask. I think it's way more realistic to equip Death and then just keep spamming Shadow Spear. Same goes for defense. Yeah, so I think since they now have an inherent fuck you to art, fuck you to crafts, I think it's way more likely that we just start, I think we just only use insta-kills on them when we see them. And we just have to hope that it goes through. It's a 20% chance until we get death and stuff. Nearly 2,500. Yeah, exactly. I don't think it's realistic. I think they just want them to be super hard to get and only insta-kill worthy. I think that's what they're shooting for. Which I guess if that's what you want, that's fine, but I'm not necessarily down for that. I think we need to work on Rias a little bit more. Rias is a mainstay, so... Hey, wow, look, we're actually low on Earth Sepith. That's crazy. It all comes full circle. Okay, well... If I'm ever down in Sepith, I'll go ahead and grab that, and it should be pretty quick if you're just, you know, fighting the wraiths. To be fair, the Golden Orbs and Eternal C3 also had high defense. I mean, yeah, that's true, but I mean, like, you can't even compare those type of games, right? Like, it's... The way you fight in the two games is infinitely different as well. So it's hard to compare them fairly. Hey, you wanted this fight, not me. However, we should be available to get into the castle now, so... We're actually gonna be low on Earth now. It's different. The point is they're hard to kill. Yeah. I mean, hard to kill because we're... I mean, of course. I mean, that doesn't even need to be stated, you know? Rare enemy shows up, rarely gives you good stuff when you kill it. Like, I think that's pretty apparent. What was this again? Bring to me the guardian of the royal family and the blade that serves the imperial house. Oh, right. We can do this. We need to bring Vander and... Hold on. Vander and Schwartz. So let's go ahead and grab them. I don't want to do too many. I don't want to do every single door we come across. I think that's going to take too long, but... Alright, let's go. Sorry, Joshua. I do need Vander for a bit. Joshua gets more skills in this game, but I did notice his dual blade got upgraded again, and now it poisons on hit, guaranteed, which I thought was pretty cool. But yeah, everybody's just gonna start flying up in skills again. Josette, not Joshua. Shit, my bad. Joe and Joe. I mean, I would hope she gets something. She's kind of... She definitely was a great... She was unironically very helpful in the boss fight. But she still has that damage problem. That damage problem and low arts attack problem, so like literally nothing going for her. And remember yeah, you can warp the doors. It's a short walk, you know, it doesn't hurt. Alright, let's see about this though. What are we doing here? Guardian royal family, and the blade that serves royal imperial house. Only then should the door open. Let's open the door. Go in, you two. Or maybe we're all... Oh, maybe we're all allowed in those doors? Maybe there's no fight inside these doors? There's only a fight inside a moon door? The star doors... We didn't have a fight in the last star door, so maybe star doors don't have fights. It's hard to say, though. Let's see. I shall grant you a memory fragment in my blessing. Okay, so star doors don't have fights. They're just short vignettes. Okay. Roughly 2 months after the crisis that struck the barrel came to an end. Sorry, chat. Cutscene time. That concludes my report and all that's transpired here 2 months prior. I really cannot thank you enough for your above and beyond efforts, Captain. Bringing an end to the chaos and restoring hope to its people was no easy task. You should truly be proud of yourself. Your Majesty, please. I've done nothing to deserve such praise. I would beg to differ, and it's why I want to thank you on behalf of every one of LeBarrel's citizens. Not only did you ensure our safety, you went from place to place aiding in the restoration as well. Now you continue to be just as busy serving as leader of the Royal Guard. You deserve all the thanks you get. I really am proud of you, Captain Schwartz. I am honored, Your Majesty. Yeah, I'm losing their voices. Their voices are so similar in my head. I believe I'll be able to formally present you with at least one medal for your achievements at a later date, too. General Morgan seems to think a promotion is almost assured as well. I'm looking forward to seeing what the future holds in store for you. But, Your Majesty, I must object. The only reason this crisis resolved at all was because of the efforts of countless people, all of whom gave their all for Libero's sake. My contribution was but a minor part of a much, much greater whole. I don't feel as it would be appropriate for me to receive medals or promotions. Captain, I agree that countless people contributed to achieving the peace that we now have. Everyone who fought, who tried to protect their loved ones, and who endured the suffering they faced contributed in some way. But I believe it's clear to everyone that without the RCL, the crisis would not have seen the conclusion that it did. And the one who commanded the RCL was you. Be that as it may, medals are one thing, but I can't possibly consider accepting a promotion. I feel as though I've barely spent all that much time in my current position, so assuming one with even greater responsibility would be, There's no need to be so modest. In my opinion, you've accomplished much more in your current position than you seem to believe you have. Actually, Captain, I'd like to propose you take the rest of today off. How would you feel about that? May I ask why, Your Majesty? I'm not sure I quite understand. As I mentioned, I want to show my thanks to you for all you did, and I believe there to be better ways to do that than formal meetings like these. You certainly deserve some rest too, given how exhausting going back and forth between the military HQ and the castle practically every day must be. I've been even receiving requests from members of the Royal Guard saying that they would like for you to take a break as well. I'm terrible, sir, that you had to listen to such complaints, Your Majesty. It was certainly not my intention that you should be troubled so. Who was it? Lux, Leon? It could easily be both, knowing them. I'm used to them telling me as much every time they see me, but I cannot believe they chose to bother Her Majesty with the issue. As such, I would like for you to take the remainder of the day to use it to relax. That way, you can return to your duties tomorrow feeling refreshed and ready to work for the good of this nation anew. Very well. If that is your wish, Your Majesty. I, Captain Julius Schwartz of the Royal Guard, accept your proposal and shall take leave of my duties for the remainder of the day. A promotion? Ordinarily, receiving one would be a cause for celebration, but for me... Is that Lex and Leon? Nope. Good morning, Captain. Good morning, Captain. I've heard you've been given the rest of the day off. That's right, yes. I'm amazed you already know that when I was just told myself. It's not all that amazing, really. Leon was trying to make sure everyone knew of our communications network from Blaiston. With Josette, don't we have the door to open too? Yes, I was waiting for you to come back to open it. I thought you might appreciate that. I hear Echo appealed directly to Her Majesty, even. Directly? I can't believe it. He did look like he had something he wanted to say to me last time I saw him. What is it with them? I still wish we could have helped with repairing the RCL too, though. I hear the repairs are running a little behind schedule. I wonder how things are going on over there. You needn't worry about the RCL's repairs. The only reason those three are still there in Lacen Fortress is that they wouldn't take no for an answer and insisted on staying. The repairs are currently being carried under Gustave, the maintenance chief from ZCF. They'll be completed promptly. Incidentally, do you know if Her Highness left already? Yes, in fact. Claudia left that not that long ago. Not that long ago, if you're looking for her. Oh, never mind. Wrong voice. Didn't know who it was. She's gone to inspect the royal villa. Were you not aware of this, Your Grace? I was not. I would very much have liked to accompany her over there if I am truthful. I suppose that comes as no surprise. You've always been one to put yourself forward to escort her at every opportunity. Can't say I understand why. Simple escort jobs are well below your current rank. I suppose so. Still, I'm sure she's well. She's a number of trustworthy guardsmen with her. Try not to fret over her too much. Of course. You're right. Thank you, Your Grace. And with that, we're leaving. Philip, there's work to be done. Just a moment, Your Grace. Please try not to be downhearted. What are you doing, Philip? I said there's work to be done. My apologies. Felt as though I miss Her Highness yet again. Still, as we're both so busy with our duties, it's no wonder it keeps happening. It's incredible how much Duke Dunan's changed. Tell me about it. Apparently he's often seen in the administrative room, working generally hard lately. Josette new skills are a 3-cell AoE impede and a steal. She does have steal currently, though I can't see how useful that is. Enemies don't really drop items that are necessarily that good. Maybe not yet. Maybe it'll be better later. He was the one who proposed paying compensation out a while back, too. I always thought of him as a good-for-nothing slob, but maybe there's more to him than that. Palms have nice drops. Yeah, they have, like, 2 accessories. He's finally showing that he shares Her Majesty's blood after all. You're on duty. Enough idle chatter. My apologies, Captain. As you are seemingly aware, I will be absent from the castle for the remainder of the day. I expect the two of you to take care of things here in my absence. Yes, ma'am. Take care, ma'am. Being granted a day off is all well and good in theory, but I haven't had one in so long I haven't the faintest idea what to do with it. Should I go shopping? Perhaps do maintenance work on my equipment? Or would it be best returning to my room and reading a book? No, I need to do more than simply rest with my time. I need to use it productively. I know. Wouldn't it be nice to take a light stroll along the scenic route? I haven't done that in ages. It'd be an excellent use of my time, even. Yes, of course. You could even end up at the villa if you walk far enough. You could probably steal from bosses, too. It's a good question if we can. Is it really true that Julia's returned to Grancel? Where is she? Where is she? Please, don't push. Everyone, please calm down. Well, what exactly is going on here? Captain? Oh no, why'd you have to come now? It's dangerous here. Please retreat back inside the castle at once. It's Julia. What? It really is? Oh, her fan club. Her girly fan club. Oh yeah, you can totally steal from bosses next. What the devil is this? Julia! What? Wait, Julia, don't go. She's fucking not stupid. Julia, the girls love you. Why are you surprised? Men envy her, women want her. Captain Schwartz, we've locked the castle gates for the time being. You aren't hurt, are you? Turns out normally 15% less drop. It turns a 15% drop into a 91. Oh, that's cool. No, I'm fine. What just happened? Well, they appear to be some rather ardent fans of yours, Captain. You know, we did have a rather large number of fan letters arriving at the castle this morning. I wonder if that could be related to all this. Why did Vander have to be here? Fan letters? Apparently, some magazine company put together a special feature on you yesterday. It was full of information of what you were up to in that flying city. Oh, that reminds me. A few people who claim to be from Liberal News came here while you were away. They said they were putting together a feature to capitalize on your popularity, so they went to gather material for it. I think I've heard enough. I could probably fill in the rest myself. Why am I getting this kind of attention? Fan letters, magazine articles? Why am I being treated like someone special? I'm not. Not at all. First, Her Majesty praising me more than I deserve, and now this. All I really wanted to do was protect Her Highness, that's all. That's what I wanted to do now, too, but the opportunity to actually go with her and escort her rarely seems to present itself anymore. Must I be forced to accept this now that this is how things will be going forward? Thank you for your time today, Archbishop. I will conduct Mass again tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Could I ask you to pass that on to Her Majesty? It would be my pleasure. Are you going to pretend to be a priest to get priestess again? Or a nun again to get out? Oh, if it isn't Julia, I wasn't expecting to find you here. Is something the matter? Oh, not at all. And good day to you, Archbishop. I see you're good again. Good to see you again, Julia. I haven't seen you for some time. You had me a little concerned. I'm terribly sorry for worrying you. I'd also like to apologize for not attending Mass at all of late. Oh, it's no trouble. I'm well aware of how busy you are. And I'd like to ask you in the busy times you face in this. No matter how busy you may become, you must never lose sight of yourself. What matters to you most is always close at hand. Thank you, Archbishop. I'll take what you have said to heart. Excellent. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should really be on my way. Good day, Archbishop. Actually, there is one way I may be able to get out of here. Archbishop Courant, please wait. I have a fucking fan club outside. I need some clothes. Everyone, please move a little further from the castle gates. Just a little more. If everyone could please remain calm. It can drop those quartz, huh? Well, it did drop an HP 3. I wonder if, I doubt it can drop them all, alright? Surely it can't drop all of them. All drop rates are 9%, okay. 13 to 9%, She's coming out, she's coming out! Man, how could I have predicted this? The attack being the lowest, yeah. Which is funny, because I think attack is the least valuable thing there. It's just the Archbishop and a sister. Come on, everyone, move aside and let us pass. Deck is the highest chance. Oh, 16 to 7. Sorry, I read that wrong. Oof. Looks like your plan ended up working, Julia. Fortunately, yes. Sorry for causing you trouble yet again. Not to worry. My sympathies, though. There seem to be some very fervent admirers back there. Vander? What are you doing? Major Vander? What's he doing here? I thought he had already left the barrel. This is quite a surprise. I wasn't aware you were also a sister of the church, Captain Schwartz. You can tell. Well, I should be back in Erebonia, but I still have a little cleaning up after that fool to do, so I ended up having to come back here again in the end. I would have liked to take time to come greet you, but the chance ultimately never presented itself. Nevertheless, I'm pleased we were able to meet again, Captain. Or is it Sister Julia now? Major! It appears to me that there's little point in trying to disguise your identity from this man. Perhaps you needn't bother. Regardless, I have preparations to make for this afternoon's mass, so I should just excuse myself. Good day to you both. Archbishop? So that was the famous Archbishop Currant, was it? Perhaps I should have taken the chance to introduce myself properly to him. Major. I should probably explain how I ended up in this situation. You see, I wish I could have stayed a while longer, but I've really got to get going. I wish I could have gotten a good look at Julia, though. I thought this was finally going to be my chance. Aw, she's so dreamy. They're starting to make their way back. If they find me here, I'm doomed. Should you like, Captain, I would be happy to help you disguise yourself. Pardon? I can't pretend to be familiar with your situation, but I can see you aren't comfortable with being discovered here. In these situations, your instincts may be to hide, but I believe the best thing to do is the exact opposite. If it works for you, I'd be happy to accompany you somewhere a little safer. Oh my, thank you. Julia. But please do, right away. My pleasure. Huh? Never mind, it's just my imagination. Must have been. Well, this area seems to be empty. Will this be far enough, do you think? It should be. Ugh. I can't apologize enough for this, Major. Oh, think nothing of it. I'm used to having to run around without being discovered, usually because Olivier has caused some kind of predicament. I can see that. I'm still ashamed of what happened, though. A simple commotion like that ruined my plans to go outside the city for my day off. I wasn't able to calm the situation at all. I wouldn't even have been able to leave the castle without resorting to a disguise. I'm not sure you have any reason to be blaming yourself here, Captain. I'm afraid I must disagree. As a member of the Royal Guard, I'm utterly useless, and this isn't the first time I've felt that way. During the coup d'etat, I was powerless. I should have been able to protect Her Highness, and yet she ended up being captured and placed in danger. The same was true when Grancel was attacked by Ouroboros, too. Not only could I not protect Her Majesty from being endangered by them, I wasn't even able to be anywhere near her. I, of all people, should have been right by her side in her hour of need. How dare I learn of what happened only after the fact? Just guarantee, I don't know if Ashley stops Boss from dropping something else too. Yeah, I'm curious about that. If he can just, like, keep stealing and, hypothetically, and steal everything he has. I'm not fit to even serve them. I'll probably show you Josette's portrait after this, too. Well, I can certainly understand your frustrations. They were both safe, were they not? Surely that's what counts above all. Much as we wish it to be, no human is omnipotent. Neither of us are any exception to that. I understand that, or at least I want to believe that I do. But to make matters worse, I now find that here are magazine articles about me, making me out to be some kind of great hero. There's even talk of me being promoted. I don't feel like I've done my job in a way that's worthy of praise, never mind anything to deserve being given a higher position. No, none of that is what bothers me most. If people want to give me greater praise than I deserve, let them. And receiving a promotion isn't in itself a cause to be unhappy, more the opposite. On paper, at least. But in reality, it will result in me becoming busier because of my new duties, which will result in me ending up even further away from Her Highness than I am now. This is definitely started, Julie. It's definitely a bond forming, for sure. I'm a little envious of you, to tell you the truth, Major. You've always been able to go and escort Prince Olivier like it's the most natural thing in the world. Maybe you weren't always by his side, but you were there when he needed you the most. You did more than escort him, too. You were able to help and aid him in ways beyond the call of duty. But by comparison, I can't seem to be able to help Her Highness at all. Can't even lend her an ear when she's plagued with worry. When she was agonizing over whether to assume her position as crown princess, I couldn't do a single thing for her. I feel somewhat reluctant to give my opinion here, as I can hardly pretend to be well-versed in your situation. But from where I stand, your position seems the more fortunate one. How so? What exactly do you mean, Major? I didn't mean to offend, so I apologize if I did, but protecting that fool is a task that is thrust upon me the moment I was born. Between us, I find myself envious of your natural loyalty to the ones you serve. The moment you were born, oh right, you're a Vander. And we're a military family who traditionally serves the Imperial family, yes. My luck for anything less than a hectic life ran out the second I was given it, I fear. That's certainly a great responsibility to be destined to fill. Especially when you're chosen to protect Prince Olivier, of all people. Quite so. Still, my point stands. I do believe that it's a happy, fortunate thing to be able to serve and devote yourself to those you genuinely care for. I may hardly be an expert on the subject, seeing as Her Highness is much less than a handful. But am I wrong? No, I see your point. Perhaps I should be able to sit and worry about something like this as a luxury. Although whether someone who isn't able to defend Her Highness can really be called a member of the Royal Guard is another issue entirely. Captain, if you'd like, I would be happy to teach you a good way to clear your head. To clear my head, you say? Indeed, still, I would like you to keep this off the record. Short vignette, by the way. Short story, by the way, not the long story. This will be a one-round duel. Both arts and items may be used. So this is what you had in mind. I can't say I feel especially confident about my chances of defeating the warrior of the famed Vander family, but I'll certainly try. There's no need to be so modest. Well, Captain, let us begin. Bro, you're just opening it up with the fucking ult, you asshole. Black hole, start. Hey, Julia, clear your mind, because I'm about to split it in half. This motherfucker opens up with that shit. Later, bitch. Nice 6k down, you ass. Are you serious? Alright, well, I got you too, bro. Here, you want to play like that? Yeah, his skill, his and Julia's S breaks are fucking awesome.
For the sake of my master. Get ready.
You wanna pop S breaks? We'll pop some fucking S breaks, bro. What is that? What? You have twice as much health as me?
Come and get me.
We gotta... Yeah, ow. We gotta do it like this, because we gotta be faster than him. Ah, fuck off. I'll do it again. I'll do it again! Think I won't do that shit over and over? Alright, motherfucker, I'm ready to fight now. God, how are you still so fast? Bro does so, I have a strength and defense up, and this motherfucker's still so fast beating my ass. Ow, bro. Oh my god. Brother, give me a fucking chance. Oh. Yep. Yowzers. We're definitely losing this. We can't keep up, man. Can't keep up with that damage. We don't have the art. We don't have the arts and the time. Cooked. We tried. Fucking hell, man. That guy's crazy. I knew you would be formidable, but not quite like this. Captain, I asked something. What did you lose by being defeated? I'm not sure I understand. The easiest way to determine the true worth of something is to imagine how things would be if you were to lose it. When you do that, you start to see things for how they really are beyond simple logic. Imagine you were to vanish from the world, and yet you still possess the ability to think. Would there be anything left lingering on your mind? Anything that worried you? Something that you wished you could do? If so, that's what you should do most. Those are excellent questions, Major. Your Highness, I think I finally know what to do. I cannot thank you enough. Thanks to you, I can finally see the path I ought to take. I'll be sure to take all you've taught me today to heart. Just don't assume that any of what I've said I've done today myself. I would often cross swords with my uncle to clear away frustrations from having to deal with my own insufferable charge. Well, it's probably time I thought about returning to Arabonia. As much as I hate to admit it, I'm feeling a hint of concern for his well-being. Only a hint. Please give my regards to the prince when you see him, then. I shall, and give mine to Princess Claudia as well. It was at that moment I made a decision in my heart. I would do all I could to support Her Highness, this nation's future queen. But to that end, I also resolved to accept whatever promotions I received. No doubt, the further I move up in ranks, the more my chances to actually meet her would decrease. But even if we can't meet in person, even if I have to do it from afar, I want to be able to support her. Perhaps this decision is a selfish one, but I do hope you can forgive me for making it, Your Highness. Short vignette, by the way. Fucking Christ. Hey, you two should kiss. I feel somewhat reluctant to disturb Her Majesty while she's busy working, but... Is that you, Julia? Scree. Your Highness, Sieg. How come you're back here already? Oh, did you think I was still over at the villa? I expected to be too, but there weren't many people here today, so I was able to leave earlier than expected. Ah, I see. I'm just as surprised to see you here, actually. I thought you'd been given up the day off today. Oh, you knew? Indeed, I had. I ended up running into a friend I don't have many opportunities to spend time with. The time we spent together simply flew by. I owe my deepest thanks to Her Majesty for giving me the opportunity. I'm happy to hear that. Julia. I realize this may be a little out of nowhere, but I wanted to thank you for always supporting me. Goodness, that is out of nowhere. But it's something I should have done ages ago. I can't believe it's taken me this long to state the obvious. Everything my parents would have otherwise taught me, you ended up doing in their place. How to fight, how to act, how to think. It's like I'm only now starting to realize just how much of what makes me myself are things I learned from you. I feel like I've grown up always seeing you as the role model. I remember grandmother laughing at me once points about how similar I am to you. Even in the little things, like how I walk and move, she says I'm just like you. That's pretty cute, considering she's basically an aunt. She's literally an aunt to her. Julia? Is something the matter? No. All this time, I really have been right by her side. I spent all this time worrying because I couldn't see her by mine, but as far as she was concerned, I was always there. I truly am beyond help. Chloe, may I say something? I don't believe I'll be able to wait upon you as I always have any longer, but even now, I wish to do all I can to protect and support you. I wish to continue being your retainer, your friend, and your sister as well. So please, try not to overexert yourself during my absence. And even if I'm not able to be near you all the time, I still want you to know that you can always call upon me if you need me. Yeah, of course I will. Although I can't promise I won't find myself unintentionally taking advantage of your kindness when I do. I'm always happy to have you depend on. And I'll always be glad you feel that way. Here you go, Sieg. I got you a drink. Yeah, let's eat in the garden. That afternoon, they were able to enjoy a few relaxing cups of tea together. Despite her initial resistance, Julia's day off proved to be much more enjoyable than she had expected. And it seemed inevitable that the fragrance of the tea that she drank that day would remain in her memories forever. Yeah, that was hella cute. I like that a lot. That was really cute. It's Julia's day off. That was good. That was really good. That was actually a really good one. Septium Vein! That was a really good one. Worth the time. Absolutely. Holy fuck. Hey, Julia, take that fucking impede off. Septium Vein. Earth and water, too. Increases all types of sepiths drop by 1 or 2. That will stack up over time. Give me that. Give me that. Yes, sir. We're bringing Julia into the castle anyways. Okay, let's go. Let's see. I think it would be best that we... Well, we're going to pick up Joshua. We're going to explore a lot of the castle, and then we will do Josette's store. I definitely do not want to spend a possible hour doing another door. That would suck. So, let's head back to the garden, and we'll go and grab Joshua. But also, let's make sure we can check the status so that you can see the portrait. Josette's portrait. As you can see, she's Josette's is a minigame. Yeah. True. Oh, actually, it's true. It is a minigame. It might just end quickly. Miss Kapua's they're couriers now, so she's got a little clipboard and a little Kapua hat. Very receptionist vibe going on. And Joshua's got a lot of orange on. He's really opened up. A lot of white and orange show that he's really grown as a person. Alright, since you're right about it being a... Let's see... Alright, Joshua going white is perfect. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Get out. Goodbye, Vander. We're gonna put in Josette. Let's do this mini game really quick. It's a sun door, right? Yeah. Well, hopefully it's quick and easy. $10 says Estelle will mirror Joshua, says that they were gonna hold hands. I mean, I could see it, and I'd love it. I would love if my kids were holding hands. Alright. Let's see what's inside the store. We can see what they mean by minigame as well. I shall grant you memory fragment. Well, damn it! Oh man, it's another fucking scams. Minigame doors also have memory fragments. Western Calvard, bordering the barrel, 2200 ARG above ground level. Sorry, YouTube. Really cutscene. This is a really cutscene heavy game. I did not realize. Valeria Lake's visible on the other side of the mountain range, which means we're almost at the border. Right on schedule, too. Reduce our speed to 60%, Kyle. Keep our course and altitude the same. You got it. Reduce the speed to 60%. Course and altitude's both good to go. Alright, looking good. Now all we need to do is stay this course and we'll be there in no time. Whew, time for us to kick back and relax, finally. Good job, guys. It's good to know we should be able to make this delivery on time, too. You're telling me, Kapua Delivery Service is all about trust, reliability, and happy customers. Without those, we got nothing. Still can't believe this is actually our thing now, though. Same here. None of this would have been possible if Queen Alicia didn't pardon us, either. Yeah, I can imagine getting a royal pardon to be a courier. I don't think I've ever been as shocked as I was when I found out we were off the hook for everything. I know, right? And how she paid our debts off with her own funds. She's the reason we keep this baby here and keep flying. No one can take Bobcat away from us now. Queen is too generous. And there's nothing in the world big enough to pay off our debts to her. Damn straight. Still, the least we can do for her is pay back the money she used on our behalf. Yeah, at the rate we're going, we should be squared away on that front in no time. Oh, sounds like we got ourselves a new job to help with that. Hello, you've reached Kapua Delivery Service. Yes, I see. Tomorrow morning, then? Certainly. Absolutely. All right, we'll see you then. So I was right then? Where to? From Calvard, actually. Someone wants a small parcel delivered to Grancel. If it's Grancel, we can take care of that the day after tomorrow. Man, who would have guessed business would be booming the second the company started up? Makes sense, though. There aren't any other delivery companies out there who can offer the kind of flexibility we do. Oh yeah, speaking of the capital, I've been meaning to ask. What were you doing in the guild over there this morning, Don? I only just remembered it, but it did have me wondering at the same time. Oh, right. You've actually got a little something to do with that. I do? Yeah, someone sent a letter to us from over in the Empire, and here's the best part. That someone's none other than Joshua. Really? Now there's something I don't hear very often. I can't believe you took this long to mention this. I would have wanted to hear it, like, right away. My bad, this morning was just so busy it slipped my mind. Anyway, why don't you do the honors of opening it and read it for us out loud? With pleasure. Here's it. Excitedly took the letter from Don. 1 second. Down, badass. Forgot how Joshua was going around the Empire right now. Wonder what he's getting up to. Oh yeah, or where he is in the country. It's a damn big place after all. Yeah, it is. Well, wherever he's at, I hope he's doing alright for himself. What's the holdup, Josette? You gonna read that letter or not? 7 o'clock. Antique artwork. Huh? What? That's not what it says, is it? Yes, it is. Because this isn't a letter. It's a receipt from this morning's delivery. What? No way. It's the one that should have been given to the person we delivered to for the records. You're kidding me. I've got a real bad feeling about this. The letter from Joshua was in an envelope from the Empire, and so was the receipt from this morning. Which means... I'm so sorry, Josette. I must have gone and attached the letter to the parcel by mistake. Oh, boy. Anyway, I'll get in touch with the client right away. They should still have it, so I'll let them know it's ours. We should be able to get it back. You dummy! How could you go and screw something like this important up? How? You have any idea how happy I was when I heard Joshua send us that letter, and then you... Josette, I really am sorry. This one's completely on me. You've got every right to be mad. It's always on you. You've always been the sloppy one, the one who makes stupid mistakes and screws everything up, and it's always the rest of us who suffer for it. You know that, don't you? Yeah, I do. Hold on a minute, Josette. We might still be able to get the letter back, you know? There's no need to be that hard on him. You stay out of this! Hell, we only became Sky Bandits in the first place because of you oh my god, because of you screwing things up. If you hadn't gotten duped into signing that contract, things would have been different. Do you have any idea how much— Josette! I get that you're mad, but there's no need to drag that up. Dawn regrets what happened enough as it is. Besides what? No, she's right. That was all my fault, just like this is. If I'd been smarter, instead of getting suckered in, we wouldn't have been driven from our home. Oh. Now look what you did. Some things are best left undiscussed, and that definitely was one of them. Damn, Josette, it's a fucking letter. It's not that big a deal. If it wasn't for me, we'd still be back in our ancestral home, living a life of luxury. Drinking high-class tea, playing music, getting called to fancy parties from time to time. But nah, I had to go and ruin that all for us. Hey now, we've got no attachment to our old lives, you know, it's all in the past. I had to get greedy and fall for the obvious trap right in front of me. Because of that, we lost everything we had and ended up with nothing but a mountain of debt in return. I lost everything our ancestors to build up just like that. So if there's a bigger idiot out there than me, I'm sure never met him. It's not like you deserve all the blame, Dawn. You might have been partly responsible, so were we for being such naive kids. That's not the point, Kyle. It still comes down to me at the end of the day. Come on, back me up here, Josette. What's going on? We got trouble, boss, sir? What is it? We've got one of those red ships on our tail. They were societies, weren't they? No way. Nah, you're pretty... that's not good. Dawn, I got it. We can't afford to focus too much on them. Our #1 priority is protecting the cargo. We need to focus on shaking them off. Yes, sir. You hear me, lads? We got ourselves an emergency. Get ready for battle. You've all got jobs to do. Do them. You're fucked up for Josette. You actually pissed me off with that. Bobcat, huh? You familiar with it? You could say that. Gilbert, leave us be. Oh my god. I'm surprised by what I'm seeing here, though. Last I saw them, they were sky bandits, but it looks like they're running a delivery service now. Really now? Talk about simpletons. Anyway, looks like they have no interest in fighting us. Let's just leave them be. Not so fast. Have you forgotten our mission? I'd say they're perfect target for carrying it out, wouldn't you? Wait, you're pulling my leg, right? Attacking them? We only need to test whether they operate properly today. There's no need to actually use them in combat. Please, my comrades. You're never gonna move up in the ranks with that attitude. If our target was a Royal Army ship, I'd agree with you. But it's just an isolated ship full of ex-bandits. There's no risk to be had here. Well, I suppose that's true. Besides, the 13 factories want accurate combat... Oh, besides, 13 factories want accurate combat data. There's no way we're gonna get punished for doing this. We might even earn ourselves a nice reward. Alright, you talk a good game. If this scene backfires, you're taking responsibility for whatever happens. Fucking Gilbert. Did you see it, Josette? Yeah, I saw it, but what? It's not alone. There's a bunch of weapons I've never seen before with it, and they're coming this way. Huh, they really want to fight, huh? Focus on firing at them from the rear to fight them off, Josette. Got it. Alright, machine gun mode enabled. Is everything in order? Yep. I'll get right to work. Alright, what the fuck are we doing here? What the fuck is this? We're fast, we're reliable. You can always count on Kapua. Shoot down opposing enemies and missiles using Josette's machine gun. The controls are followed. Use the left stick to aim. The OK key to fire. Hold it down. Circle to zoom. I mean, we could do this with a mouse, I guess. You have unlimited ammo, but take heed. Shoot for too long, you'll overheat. Shoot speed recovers gradually when not shooting. Backups help to go, get 0. I mean, we'll try it. What the fuck, man? Any visuals over there, Dawn? I can't see anything. What? Hello? Dawn, I can't see anything. What? Hello? I can't see anything. Dawn! Dawn, you forgot to open anything up. I can't move anything. I can't move anything with the mouse, either. Hello? Are you serious? Is it bugged? Is this a known bug for this game? That sucks. Well... I don't know, it's... You know, we're gonna just start firing. I can't even see if my gun's overheating, bro. What is this? Looks like this is a game I'll try to do off-stream, then. What the fuck is this? We've taken a hit. I can't see from where, boss. They're everywhere. shit. Starboard side's taking a hit in the rear. Brother in Christ. How long is this gonna last? Like, I can't see anything. You literally forgot to take the fucking cap off. Alright, port side and starboard are both injured, bro. I think we're kind of cooked. I'm gonna keep firing wildly, boss. Maybe we'll find something eventually. Nope. We're not firing anything. We're actually taking significant damage. Okay. This is fun. Okay, YouTube, we're gonna go ahead and pause recording here now that we're getting messed up, and when I start the recording again, we're either gonna be in the actual fight, or we're gonna be outside of the store. So I will see you in a bit. Alright, YouTube, we're back. We skipped the entire first segment, but now we are fighting Gilbert in particular. Come get some, you piece of shit. Yeah, you like that, Gilbert? Now that I can see, you're nothing now. Yeah, I think aiming down your sights lets you aim faster, which is odd, but I'll take it. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, Gilbert. Yeah, nothing. Fuck. Gotta take care of these missiles first. Okay, there we go. Okay. It's a shame I couldn't play the first half of the minigame, but that, you know, we do what we can. Because you're nothing, Gilbert. You're nothing. This minigame's easy as hell. Shit. Oh my god, we can't rotate at all. Why is zooming down my sights making me move faster? Hold on. Let's see this. Let's pump up the sensitivity. There we go. Okay, when he's closer, it's definitely easier to just fire off. I killed this first. Oh, never mind, don't kill that first. Oof, that was close. Shit. Okay, it's actually got a lot harder. We just gotta hold it. Gotta hold it together. Oh, I don't like that. Can you fucking not, bro? This is... okay. Where are you, fucker? I literally just can't do anything. I just have to wait here while he shoots me. Like, we're just gonna take that damage because he's still not down. Get the fuck out of here, Gilbert! Go down, bro! How are you still not going down? Is he finally going down? I think he is. Fucking hell. Jesus, that was actually a fun minigame that we got to play the second half. This can't be happening. How could my Giapachi be defeated? Where's the parachute? Is this it? No, this is the button to deploy the big victory is mine flag. No. And that's how Gilbert fell into Grancel River? He crash landed in Grancel like that? What should we do? Should we go down and recover him? What? Oh, forget it. I say we just leave him. Lord Campanella seems to have taken quite a liking to him, though. You sure? I think that's all the more reason we should leave him. You know what Lord Campanella's personality is like. I'll probably find the whole thing much more entertaining this way. I guess you're right. Gilbert's so interesting that we need to bring him back again so that he could be more of a loser for some reason, because we really needed a comedic relief, and this cutscene is required by the door. The Kapuas are a joke, by the way. Did I get him? I'll say. Best of all, it's like he fell into Valeria Lake, so it'll be fine. Society guys beat it, too. Damn fine job you did there, Josette. And if not for you, we'd probably be the ones swimming in the lake now. Yeah, you did great. No, there's no need to make me a big deal out of it. You probably could have thrown him off our tail even if that might help to get a bit more time, Kyle. And besides, it's all possible because of Don's leadership. Oh. Oh, what's wrong, Josette? Oh, yeah. Huh? Are you two still stuck on that? There's really something to be said about being honest with one another. Hop to it, Josette. If you got something to say, spit it out. Right. I'm sorry, Don. But then you'll forgive me about how badly I messed up? Why else would I be saying sorry to you? You don't need to make me repeat myself. What's up with you? I really am the luckiest bastard alive. Who else can say that when they have a younger sister as great as you? No one, that's who. Stop that, everyone can hear you. Sorry. Oh, and sorry for all that too, Kyle. And thanks. Forget it, that was all you. Is your ladyship in here? I am, but what is it? Well, I was securing cargo earlier after we got attacked. I found this envelope on the floor in the storeroom. Just wondering if you had any idea what it could be. So not only did you bring up some mean shit, it wasn't even warranted at the end of the day. Wait. Could it be? Looks like our client didn't get a receipt or our letter this time. Man, every time I think I can't get any stupider. Anyway, it's this thing here. Thanks, Roscoe. It's from the Empire. This has to be it. Is there a problem? There was, but it's all fine now. Thanks for giving this to me. Anything for your ladyship? Oh, I'll get back to work. Whew, I believe we found the letter. Lucky us, huh? So what's written in it? Let's see. Apparently he's gonna be leaving the Empire soon. He says he's in the middle of looking for someone. Yeah, I wonder where he's going next. That's it, though? There could be a personal message for you in there or something. Well, there is, but it's not much. It just says not to forget to take it easy once in a while and look after yourself. At least he cares about you in his own way. There's one more thing under it, too. What's that? This bit's from Miss Stafferbrains. There's no harm in acting tough, but it's all for nothing if you go and get yourself hurt. She can just mind her own business. Sounds like something she'd write, though. Sure nice of them to take the time to send us a letter, huh? Anyway, I think it's about break time's over for us. Yeah, we're gonna need to get a move on if we want to make our next delivery on time. Should I speed her up then, Don? Yeah, we're gonna need to make up for lost time. Raise her up to 90% thrust, 2000 SPH. Yes, sir. Alright. Well, unfortunately we didn't get to play the first half in the minigame, but overall that was a fine door. Detection. And, okay, more importantly, we got the Bobcat skill. I think that was actually an important bit. And we got a detection orbiment. What is this? Oh. Display treasure chests located on the mini-map. Treasure chest location on the mini-map. Is that necessary? Do we need that? It's definitely a Josette kind of thing. I don't think we need that unless we're walking back through areas, to be honest. Alright. Let's go grab Joshua and get back to the actual main story. And looking for doors.
You ready?
Use Q, put Josette back in supports for the drop rates in Sepith gain. 30% Sepith gain is actually obscene, by the way. It's crazy. Like, I'll never use this character again just to have the Sepith and item drop gain. Surely Grancel Castle's open now. 30% bonus Sepith game with the Shiny Palms is grind option. Yep. Yep, that girl's never seen the light of day.
Goddess, my thanks to thee.
What items can they drop to? We cannot see their item drops. Oh, yeah, here we go. A T anklet, an S tablet, and a crest charm. Okay. Okay, think can we hit the castle now? We can. S tablet is also the steel gang, by the way. Gotcha. I mean, S tablets, they heal and recover ailments, which isn't necessarily something I need. But it's just a nice item to find, though. Someone really knows how to give people a scare. It seems to be quite an old castle, so it's certainly fitting for something like this. I'd personally dock points for overdoing the theatrics, however. I can't bear to stand out here a moment longer. We should make our way inside at once. Yeah, we should. Alright, let's do this. We've gotten a lot of characters in this area. I can't imagine we get too many more. Well, there doesn't seem to be anyone inside. We're not alone, though. Be careful, they are gathering. Here comes the welcoming party. Oh, goddess, grant peace to these poor lost souls. And before we find Chloe, yeah. Okay, they can be blinded, at least. The encounters are back down to being easy, which is weird. Second, hold on.
I'll save you!
Oh, we got the same more often at speak. I mean, it's pretty nice and hype. I like it. 94 wind off that, by the way. Ah, this was what I wanted to find. Where's everyone gone? I don't know, but we should start looking right away. Even if no one's here, we might be able to find some kind of clues where they are now. I can only hope so. In particular, we should focus our search on the throne room, the royal guard room, the keep, and the sealed area. Those seem the most likely areas to house clues. I do like the spooky version of the castle. Poison petrifying, yeah. Mine 2! We now have access to mine 2. Yes, sir. I will take 3 of those, please. Oh, Miss Schwartz, you're not gonna be much of a physical attacker right now, if I'm gonna be honest. Be better if you'd have this. Alright, and we have access to freeze now. Okay, we got access to a lot of... and seal, too? Okay. Death blow. Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna want 2 death blows, but we can only afford 1. We're gonna want 2 death blows just for palms. If we were gonna be farming palms, we can equip death blow and have that work better. Looks like we also have access to cast 2 now, and EP cut 2, which I'll take one of those. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need more time Sepith now. Now Kevin should have access to everything he needs. If I get him a higher wind, anyways. This will give him Hellgate, huh? Shouldn't. He has Hellgate now. Why is this giving him Hellgate? Oh, because it's giving him 3 hit, that's why. So... give him EP2. Instead of information... and instead of blinds, put Deathblow here. Okay, yeah. He's got what's here, and he's got all these stuff. We need a higher wind. I'll give you a shield too instead. Should have access to aerial now, yep. Okay. We're looking a lot better than we were. We're still missing one more, Okay, I need to swap Deathblow around. No, Deathblow needs to be on this track. I need to swap something out. Swap shield out? No, that doesn't work. If I do this... because he gets Clock Up EX Shadow Spear, he still doesn't get access because he doesn't have enough... This is weird. This is weird. Okay, well, EP Cut should be down here. EP Cut should not be there. That we can just do. EP Cut down here because this... Actually, that's still not gonna work. In my ass, bro. Okay. Now we have nothing up here. We'd have to get rid of HP 3. And put this back up here. That would cut our healing abilities. And it doesn't fix our issue at all. We're still stuck with garbage. Man, we're actually having a lot of hard time optimizing right now. Oh well. Alright, so give Joshua these main gauche, and let's start exploring. Oh, great.
Strike is one!
I'll save you!
Okay. Play the shit out of this one, huh?
That's that then. Let's move.
I'm lucky to run into an enemy in this room, but... Honestly, I should change your orbaments back. And it's just gonna work better for now. And the second track is just not happening. Blind is useless in the second track. Should put something like a status effect here, like Petrify. This is fine for you, though. Storeroom for the maids doesn't have anything. Nice right turn. Fucking ash ho.
No way!
Let's end this.
Yeah!
Not bad.
Yep. The fuck is this? Generator in here? Gee, a dark room. Can only imagine what's around here.
No way!
Let's end this. That's that. Let's move
All
out.
good. This is the storeroom to the basement, is what this is. To the treasury. What's this room over? What's over here then? Queenly cookies over here. A fluffy crepe. Oh, okay. The dining hall. Shield 2 inside. It's kind of worthless at this point. I'm gonna be so real with you. Might as well just said that you gave me literally nothing and I'd be happier. Might be able to kill these. It's pretty important to kill. Hopefully we kill these. Yeah, we did. Okay. It's a lot of space and time, Sepith, right? Oh, yes it is. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yes it is. Thank you, Josette. Oh, man. I was just talking about how space is going to be the hardest to get. Getting kind of bullied there.
I'll save you.
Ariel is so slow. Okay.
Goddess bless you.
Bye-bye.
Justice must always prevail.
All reminiscent of his kill on Wiseman. Treasure door's locked, which means we can't go to the basement yet. We're here a bit too early, seems. Let's check the guest rooms. Hello. Can I get an eagle eye at some point? Fuck, man. Just, wraiths. Ghost. Oh. Goodbye, guy. I missed. Never mind. Wahahaha. Guys, it's just a ghost. You can hit it.
Not done.
No eagle eye until we get Chloe, because then we have C. I see what you did there, and I don't appreciate it, because I would prefer to have it lit earlier. I should hit all three, right? Yeah.
I'll save you.
Better value. That's not what I wanted. It's tabbed right, because I thought we'd be going to the left. Sorry, I tapped left because I thought going to the right. Oh.
Justice must always prevail.
You can definitely tell the item drop rate is up. But a pearl earring. That's for mute, right? Seals for seal, which is better on... it's better on Rias than anybody else. Nothing else up here, huh? Alright, let's go. I don't want to fight you guys, but it's better to take this on head on. Those enemies are genuinely not worth our time. Ghosts to wind. Girl, cast a spell! Oh my god! It took fucking years.
Not done yet.
Or you don't give some of these people the cast too. They just won't. They will not let the spell off. They're like, hold this. Nothing, huh? Okay, I guess that's what it is. That's what it is.
Justice must always prevail.
Okay, sounds good. This is the kitchen. See, there's a ghost behind the counter. Not sure what that does for anyone. I think the enemy actually saw me there, but it didn't know how to reach me. Which is weird, because we were behind a wall. You missed. Okay.
That's that thing.
Odd. I don't see anything over here either. Eek! Stay away, stay away! Wait, a voice? That was a human voice, wasn't it? So there's still someone safe here. We should hurry and find them right away. I mean, they could just not... It could just be a trap. You're fucking joking. You can't see how my entire hand is covering my forehead right now. The writers love Gilberts here. They love Gilberts. Love him to death. They even gave him his own theme song. That's how much the writers love Gilbert. This is their humor. What did I do to deserve this? Sorry, that's not the Gilbert voice. Stay back! Don't come any closer, please! What is this curious spectacle? Crap, I'd forgotten all about him. So had I. I suppose it's no surprise he ended up here, however. Sucks to admit, but you're right. And it sucks even more because we got a whole lot of questions I want to ask him, but the only way I'm getting them is to bail him out. Get away from him. If you're unable to leave bind your attachment to this world, allow us to help you. What are you wonderful angelic model human beings doing here? Save the sweet talking for later. We need to take these things out. Just stay there and don't get in our way. You're really gonna make me do this shit, man? I want somebody in the comments, if they watch this, to truly put on their nerd glasses and tell me how critical Gilbert is to the plot. That his ass never leaves. I'm alive. Thank you so much. You saved... Yeah. Now it's time for you to answer some questions for us. Is there anything you'd like to ask him, Captain? As it so happens, yes. How exactly did you come to be here? Gilbert, I believe. Do you know anything regarding how the capital came to be this way? No, I don't. I just woke up and found myself in the port here. I don't know why or how. I went to town, but there's no one there, just a bunch of weird armored knights. Started running away from them, and next thing I knew, I found myself in this castle. So you were sent to a different plane than us, huh? Too bad the city's already gone weird by the time you woke up. Kind of banking on you witnessing whatever happens here. Well, boo-hoo for you. I've got something I want to ask you, too. Is Ouroboros involved in this? So you're here too, Joshua? Yeah, of course not. If they were, I obviously would have been the first to know. More like the last. What should we do with him, Kevin? Disarm him and tie him up? It's fine, he's not worth the trouble. He doesn't seem to know anything worthwhile, and he'll just get in our way, to be honest. I suppose that's true. Well, that's all the business we have with you. Kindly remove yourself from our sight. Think you can make it out to be some kind of useless fop, do you? Well, you'll regret this. When I find a way out of this place, you're gonna be begging me to share it with you. But I won't. You can wander here lost for all eternity for all I care. I can't help but feel a little concerned. I hope he doesn't end up causing any trouble after being left on his own. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. He seems like the type who could worm his way out of any situation you hand him. I believe we wasted enough of our time on him. We should resume exploring the castle. Yeah, that was literally a waste of time. I don't care about Gilbert. Thank you for that. Those three people who Gilbert's your favorite character, I'm sorry. He just doesn't do it for me. He's the worst kind of comic relief. He overstayed his welcome. Of course, you missed him, so you can take an extra turn and chip in a little bit more damage.
Goddess, my thanks to thee.
Star door. Read to me the boy with eyes of amber and the princess with an indomitable will. Only then shall the door open. Yeah, I'm gonna need to find Chloe for this door. Okay. Nope. That's an annoying encounter, I can already tell. Attack 2, that's kind of worthless right now. Man, they really are stingy as hell with these with this shit that we can literally craft this stuff ourselves with how much Sepith drops from the enemies now. These ghost enemies drop so much Sepith of the type that you just maybe found in that chest. So like, what was the point? Hey, thank you. Now that I can use. Thank you. Good God. Haze. Bless the Lord. That is something that will never be coming off. Now we can actually walk around and explore. And also get ambushes way easier. Ah, yes, thank you. Nothing in the bedroom, huh? How about the Queen's chambers? Nothing on our terrace, huh? What? What the? Wait, what? Thank you for coming this far. Are you the cube? You must be what's in the cube. I entrust this to you. Please, the girl that's in the cube. Who or what was that? A ghost? Perhaps not. There was something familiar about it. At the very least, it didn't seem like an ordinary ghost. Surprise, it's the ghost of Adios. And it's our key to the treasury. Okay, so we can head back down now. Alright. Ah, glorious. This motherfucker can't see me. He sure can get in the fucking way. We have enough. We have enough art stuff, so maybe we can try looking for ghosts down here. On way, over here. The ghosts down here have a chance to have slimes, so if we fight them long enough, surely we'll find something. difference in haze and not haze is truly night and day. I'm hoping for more slimes down here. That's why we're doing this. One more set of slimes would be pretty much make us perfectly square on rare Sepith. And we know that we can find them down here because we fought them in an encounter down here. And I'm pretty sure if we check the monster manual, we can, let's see. Yeah, Castle Cellar, that's where we are, so we can find them down here. Just gotta look hard enough, and we will find it. I only want one more set, just so we can buy some more. Well, that's our last set. I just couldn't cast fast enough to do anything with it. Ah well. Do what we can, I guess. Unfortunately, until your characters take a turn in the game, nobody else can take a turn. Nobody can use a craft or anything.
Goddess, my thanks to thee.
Yeah, 93. And I guess we'll go after the other one until they show up, huh? Looks like they come in sets of 3 as well, which makes it pretty reliable. Sorry if you find this like a little bit tedious, but this is just something that's gonna happen. It's a core resource in the game that we can never escape having. We can probably never have enough, and we're gonna have up to 12 party members. We're gonna need a lot, so it is something that I will have to grab while I'm here. Ideally, we get it faster, but, you know. This is the most effective. You can just run from battles and reset the encounter, and it will swap it. So, just gotta hope for that tile set. Seems this one's pretty stubborn. This one's staying on the same set, though. Really? You're still on that same set? Let's go reset it. There we go. Just want one more set of slime lumps, and we should be good to explore the cellar. Come on. Shove one more for Papa. I'll do this like 2 more times for both, but okay, well, now we don't have to. Okay.
Upon the golden wings of Saturn,
Alright, we're good. Let's get out of here. I can do the rest later, at literally any point. Let's, get some slots, shall we? We only got 160 earth. We do need more earth, which means we need more palms, but... I give Julia a couple slots. There we go. And I want a couple cast 2s. Alright, let's go down to the treasury. That's to the right, I believe. Hopefully we don't find a Giga Boss here, huh? I wonder if the shaft still works. Some form of elevator. Yes, it connects the castle to a ruin 500 arc below it, but this doesn't make any sense. You're telling me, what's going on here? I'm not following. Well, when I first came to Liberal, Julia led me through this room into the area below, but this isn't how the room was. It was tidier. Indeed, to my knowledge, the room was put in order and then locked, and I was under the impression it was to remain that way. I haven't seen it this way once. I have seen it this way once before, though. Yeah, so have I. It's exactly how I remember it being when we came during the coup d'etat. That's what I was thinking of as well. Are you trying to suggest that we may have gone back in time? I find it impossible to believe that this may have been the case, but how else could I explain it? Of course, I could be mistaken, and yet... Well, if we're gonna follow that ghost seems to want us to do, we need to keep it up and hope for more answers along the way. Time to climb the board and see what's waiting for us. Right. I think it's more likely that this is how Kevin remembers the room, so this is how the room looks. Alright, let's go. That's my guess on the matter, but... Oh my. Oh yeah. Where, the people of Liber Arc built their little vault. We're not going to be able to get through here without a lot of prep beforehand. Might I suggest we return to base for now? I think we should go a little further inside and see what the state of the ruin itself is in first. Kind of hard to know what to prepare for if we don't know what fiends we're up against. Sure enough, let's advance a little further. Alright, let's take a look around. Haven't been down here since the first game. This can't be right. Impossible. Everything's rebuilt and working. Something wrong. Something's wrong, alright. Has the entire layout of this area changed? It is, without a doubt. This area should be a corridor that leads to the first three-way junction. How's it even possible? Okay, I don't think you're mistaken. Now it all makes sense. You're probably on the right track, Kevin. You noticed too, huh? Well, if you're backing me up, I'm more than confident now. What is it? Have you discovered something? Maybe, but let's head down the elevator first. I'm sure that's where the answer is waiting for us up ahead. Alright. Let's be sure we're ready for anything. So, is it... Yeah, it takes us all the way to the bottom. This is like end-burst. This just isn't possible. How are we on the lowest floor already? Could this place be distorted? Nah, that alone wouldn't explain the entire layout of the place changing. Let's keep up the pace. I got a feeling there's gonna be something or someone waiting for us on up ahead. Alright. Let's just be sure we're ready. Yeah, I get it. Be ready for what's probably gonna be, what's it called? Either Almathea or somebody else. Or, what's it called? What's a blonde guy's name? Can't remember his fucking name. Oh, shit. I shouldn't have walked in there. There's a checkpoint right there. There's a checkpoint right there. Kevin? Yeah, it's that smell again. Same one you smelled before that coffin-like devil appeared. Where's it coming from? So you noticed the smell, did you? Dogs of the church have good noses and nothing else. Who's there? Who are you? I was wondering when you'd finally show your face. You're the lord the knight spoke of, aren't you? Ha, I suppose I am. I do, after all, rule this land of Phantasma. Such a name is only fitting. You may call me the Lord of Phantasma if you so wish. Lord of Phantasma? Indeed, it is not a name ever mentioned in your beloved testaments, is it, Rias Argent? So you know who I am, too. Someone's brushed up on their homework. It's enough time spent on the trivial greetings. Listen to me, Lord of Phantasma, or whatever your name is. If all we've seen here is your doing, then return Grancel the way it used to be at once. Should you refuse to comply, I shall cut you down here myself. My, your request is so meaningless, I have no idea how to respond. There's no harm in devotion, but done in excess, it can only serve to cloud your eyes to the truth. Well, do you understand now, Julia Schwartz? What? I see my suspicions were right after all. The Grancel we've been fighting through our way isn't even the real thing, isn't it? It's just an imitation of it. Yeah, no shit. A replica of the city created here in Phantasma. Thank God Joshua's here to back me up, man. That can't be! Could it really be true? If we assume it is, everything falls into place. Everything we thought was strange makes complete sense. How the giant black gate appears at the entrance is devoid of people. The room with the elevator goes back to the way it used to be, and the sealed area structure completely changed. Am I on track? Precisely. Oh dear, you're a little too capable for your own good. If only you could be more darling and naive, it would make things much more fun for me. Do I look like I care about whether you're having fun or not? All I care about is Estelle's safety. Aha, but of course, still, much like Julia Schwartz's devotion to those she serves, love too can serve to keep the truth forever out of reach. Is that not so, Joshua Bright? So all this time, Her Majesty and Princess Claudia were safe. Oh, Audios, thank you for your unwavering mercy. Oh, relief strikes me as coming more than a little prematurely. Whoever said that those you care about are safe? It wasn't me. Pardon. I have here a Pokeball. If you want this Pokeball back, you'll have to do what I say. Does it contain? Think of it as the final reward placed for you to earn on the second plane. Of course, rewards aren't given for free. If you wish to earn it, you'll have to overcome a trial first. That's an ugly devil. What is that? A devil. It's another one of the 77 devils mentioned in the Testaments. One of the 2 gatekeepers of Gehenna and leader of a vast army of minions. Rostrum the Savage. Are you insane? How do you think you can handle something that powerful to bring it to life? I need not worry, for I have you to defeat it for me. Enjoy. Well, wish I grabbed that checkpoint first, and now it's got a bunch of minions all over. Ew, they're like little spinal cords! Joshua, crush their skulls. I probably should have waited for the Sepith turn, but oh well. Thank you, Joshua. I appreciate it. As you can see, boss, you are nothing to me. Don't like that. I can't impede. This guy weak too, anyways. Let's see. Time and space, huh? You can't reach to impede! Fuck! Kevin, I'm gonna need you to block this. Strength up, defense down, huh? Okay. Of course, it doesn't have to move for that. That'd be too convenient, wouldn't it? Well, can you be debuffed? Yes, you can. Oh my god! It almost one-shot her walking through her. Holy fuck. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Yo, Kevin, you wanna help a girl out? Holy shit. That's fine, you're calling allies. You got anything that can help with that? No, you don't. Ugh! Fucking owie, man. Owie. Oh, you recovery liquid, really? That's fine. You can't outdamage me. You're okay, Kevin. You're okay. How much health you got left? 7,000. And this seems weak to anything. Okay. Should still hit Big Boss with this. Really? There's no way to hit both from here? Unlucky.
No way.
I really don't want to do anything until this first phase is done. Sorry, Kevin. Give me just a moment. Hello, YouTube. We're back in. Sorry about that. I had an important work call that should have come in significantly sooner, but decided to come in 3 days late. So that's something I'll have to deal with. But for now, we're dealing with this guy. See if we can kill him here. Wait, no shot? That was it? Wait, that was easy as hell.
Let's move it.
Heya has learned 1,000 sparrows. That was the easiest fight yet. That was nothing. And we got hit 3 out of it. I thought that was gonna have multi-stages like the last one. Yeah, that thing was crazy. I wouldn't say that. Can't believe we were able to defeat it. But how? But now? Aha, that was truly a delightful spectacle. I'll take your reward. You've earned it. Oh. Thank goodness. I'm glad we got it for you, Julia. Surprised you made good on your promises. Now you're ready to cut down to the chase? What do you want from us? And the hell is the point of all this? Poor Kevin Graham. Poor, pitiful Kevin. Please try not to let me down any more than you already have. I'm a phantasm. A shadow. Much as a shadow only exists when there is something to cast it, I too only exist because of something within your number. Do you grasp my meaning? What? Kevin? How could I? You're just spouting nonsense. If you think being all cryptic is going to confuse us, lead us astray, you're pretty much mistaken, buddy. True enough, spouting cryptic nonsense is simply what I do. That is what you believe, is it? Then it must be true. Screw you. Huh. Perhaps I have to go by a different name after all. How do you think Lord of Nonsense sounds? More fitting, perhaps? I said screw you! Kevin, what's wrong with you? Nothing, don't worry. That's literally just a shadow. It is? Oh. So that was a body double, or an empty shell is more appropriate in this case. They must have switched while we were fighting the devil. I commend you for noticing. Still, your role in this plane is now over. Add the wings of white to your number and journey on deeper into the abyss you stand inside. I shall be awaiting our next encounter. Ha 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 ha. Please, take their overblown theatrics away too seriously. Our resident evildoers gonna have to work on their act if they want to sound like anything more like a walking cliche. Anyway, we're done here, and we've got ourselves another shielding zone to open up. So let's move back to base. I think we all know who's inside at this point. Yeah. Thank you, I appreciate it. Otherworldly capital finished. Go and save here. And I think that's where we're gonna... Actually, if I try to end it now, I'd have to close it, so let's go ahead and watch the next scene. Yes, noticed something was wrong. Yeah, definitely. I mean, we do know from the last time the guy talked, that Kevin does have a, I'm sorry, Kevin, I failed as your mother. Well, let's talk about this after. But I'm so tired. I'm so tired. At least this way. At least this way. The two of us can... Okay, there we go. A dream again? Ugh, how long is it gonna take before it goes away? We do know that Kevin has, a stigma on his back, according to the guy. Kevin has a stigma, the same that Joshua has, where it's like it forms on your skin. Like some type of mental block or whatever. It had to happen on Rufina's big day, too. I was hoping I'd be able to stop worrying her when I got older, but at this rate... I'm sure she's plenty used to you worrying about her already. Oh, it's you, Rias. Don't scare me like that. How long have you been in here? For a while. We're supposed to be cleaning the chapel today, but you weren't getting up, so I came to check on you. You seem to be having a nightmare, though, so I thought I'd wake you. So that's why you knew how to deal with it? Yup. Oh, okay. Sorry, Rias, I was being a pain for you again, wasn't I? No more than usual. You've been a loser since the day I met you. I don't expect you to change anytime soon. Ouch, kick a guy while he's down, why don't you? Oh, whatever. We know what it'd be like for breakfast on Rufina's big day. Let's go and get this done. Alright. See, Rias was as boring in the past as she was now. Rufina? Oh. Good morning, you two. I wasn't expecting to see you here this early. Are you on cleaning duty today? Yes, but what are you doing up so early? You've got a long journey ahead of you. You don't need plenty of sleep or you're going to be exhausted before you even get there. I mean, isn't Arteria ages away from here? Well, yes, but I won't be able to offer any prayers to Audios here again for quite some time. I just had to get up early and pray for all the days I'm going to be missing, too. Seriously? That's why? That's very you. Are you really going to be that busy, though? I thought you might be able to come home from time to time, at least. I wish I could say otherwise, but I probably will. I've only just become a squire, so there'll be plenty of work in store for me. I'll be lucky to find time to sleep, never mind come home. I might be able to squeeze some time into my schedule once I've gotten the hang of the workload, but until then... Okay. And that's why you've got to sleep now, so you still can. Come on, you've done enough praying for one day. Go back to bed until breakfast or something. You're so cold to me. What? Ow. Thought you'd want to make the most of the time you've got left with me, but it's like you don't even want me here. Did I do a bad job at raising you? I never said I didn't want you here. You might have done a lot for me, but raising me is a stretch. It's okay, he's just embarrassed. He's actually more than happy to talk to you, he's just terrible at showing it. Oh, get over yourself. Is that so now? I should have known, you're such a typical boy, Kevin. They all act indifferent to avoid letting their loved ones know just how much they care. And don't forget, he's at that rebellious age, too. How have I managed to survive being twisted around your fingers for so long? Just trying to toy with the hearts of innocent young boys a family thing, or what? Oh, I'd hardly say young. It's been about 5 years now, you know? Speaking of which, I think I'm starting to get a craving for some chocolate. Maybe I should pick some up on the way to the station. Quincy Bell, of course, for obvious reasons. You're so annoying for that. Oh, their new mint chocolate's my current favorite. The fresh aftertaste mixes with the chocolate flavor really well. I'll admit that does sound tempting, but I think I'm more in the mood for the classic milk this time. That flavor will always be a fun little trip down memory lane for me. Because of how we met. Kevin, you're disgusting. Why? I think we all get that warm and fuzzy feeling when we look back on it. After all, the day you came to live with us, Kevin, is the start of many, many new wonderful memories. I treasure every single one I've made during these 5 years. They're all priceless to me. Then why did you decide to become a squire and leave us? It doesn't seem like the right job for you. Even if you wanted to be in the church, you couldn't have become a sister at the chapel in town or something? I'm sorry, Kevin. Apparently I've got the aptitude for it, or so I've been told. I feel like the best thing I can do is make use of that and try to help people the best way I can. Of course, there's always a chance I won't be cut out for it at all, and I'll have to come home anyways. There's no way a girl as naive as you is going to be any good at that kind of crazy tough stuff you have to do. You better come straight back home once you've had enough. Rias nods. Really? Well, if it does come back, I'll be expecting a nice warm welcome from the both of you. And with that, I believe this conversation has done a lovely job at helping you procrastinate cleaning long enough. Should I lend a hand? If we're going to be doing the job, we might as well do it perfectly and have the whole chapel sparkling. Golden Road, Silver Road, Chapter 3. Alright, Chloe, pop on out. Two lights? I wonder if the other one could be Sieg, probably. I mean, they're kind of a pair. Yep. Scree? What just happened? Oh, and you're back in your regular attire. Julia? Did you not leave for training exercise on board the RCL? I'm so relieved to see you safe, Your Highness. I see Sieg is with you too. Scree? He is, but I'm not quite sure what's going on. What? Long time no see. Hi, Chloe. I wasn't sure I was expecting to run into you here. What are you all doing here? Oh, it's good to see you again, Chloe. And Sieg, too, of course. You two look well. Thank you. I'm not sure what to say. I feel like I should be waking up any moment now, but I'm not even sure I want to. Scree. I see. We found ourselves in quite a predicament, haven't we? I'm relieved to hear that the empty Grancel you found wasn't a real city, at least, but still. Unfortunately, that doesn't necessarily rule out the real capital being in danger. We're dealing with something that has such great power that it creates a flawless replica of a vast city. There's no telling how far its influence could extend. Yeah, surely I just don't need to worry her, so? We have nothing to gain from shying away from the truth. If anything, she's helping me better understand the gravity of the situation we're in. I'd like to help out with the investigation if I can. I'm not sure I could do much more than what you're already doing, but I won't drag you down. Scream. But Your Highness. I'm sorry, Julia, but I'm afraid nothing you say will change my mind. I may not fully understand the situation we're in, but I do know that it threatens the safety of our capital, perhaps the whole nation. I'd be a disgrace as a crown princess if I were to stand by and do nothing while the people will one day rule over if threatened. Wow, you're amazing, Chloe. As you wish, Your Highness. Well, welcome to the team. Great, I'll do what I can. So is our next destination that teleportation circle at the end of the sealed area? Yeah, that should let us travel to the next area, or by the sounds of it, the next plane. Yeah, that appears to be the technical name for the various areas we've made that make up the land we're in. It's a concept used in the Septian Church, too. The world is made up of a number of planes and realms situated on top of one another. At the top is the sky where Audios dwells, and next, the earth is where we live, and the bottom is Gehenna, where sinners are judged. There's the main three, but in between them there are countless other planes or realms. So in other words, the further down we descend, the less blessings of the goddess will be able to reach us. Hey, can you not say stuff like that? With all the creepy monsters roaming around, it's freaky enough here as it is. You sound like a child who's afraid to walk around the house when the lights are off. Although I suppose that does make sense, given that you truly are a child. I am so not a child. Anyways, that fake Grancel was the second plane. The next one's the third, right? I mean, it sounds obvious, but I'm not sure if it's all going in one clear direction or if we might run into a fork at some point. I think straightforward is a safe enough assumption to make for now. While we might not know the name of that Lord Phantasma wants with us, we know it's nothing good. So even if it's not like that, that doesn't change how ugly it could get. So let's get ready for just about anything. Who knows what's waiting for us up ahead. Huh? Something wrong, Rias? If you think you might have figured something out, the rest of the class would love to hear it too. No, it's nothing important. You're right. We should start getting ready to leave. It may be worth our while to investigate some of the doors we've encountered thus far, too. Yeah, I don't know what's up with those things, but there sure are a ton of them. At the very least, they don't seem to have been placed by any of our foes. All in favor of investigating? I'm in favor of investigating them, too. I don't think I want Chloe in the party right now, I'm gonna be honest. We could take Julia out. Depends. We'll check her out. She might have a new portrait. Check out a new portrait and end this part, shall we? No. No, I mean, Claudia looks the same. It's a better looking Sieg, though, to be honest. She's less serious here. A little happy. Looks like her arts attack is still pretty high. What did she come with? Yeah, that tracks. water, water, water. And I already have a cat. I thought I bought a cast too for you, but I think I'll have to buy another. Okay. YouTube, that is going to be all for trails today. We did quite a bit. And now we have Chloe in the party, so we're probably going to start slowing down on party members if I had to guess. I can't imagine we'll get them at the same rate. But next time we'll be going through Plane 3, and I will have unlocked a lot more slots for a lot of the party members. Now that we know where palms are, and we know where these slimes are for the time and space, I should have an easier time collecting sepiths, so I'll probably end up doing that just so we don't waste any time needing the craft stuff, and this playthrough can go a little bit faster. But in any case, thank you for watching, I do appreciate it. Hope you leave a like and subscribe if you watched to the end, as you should. And until next time, you take care.